gonna put my channel in the chat if anyone wants to watch the live stream.
Great.
I'm gonna drop the YT. I can't say the actual word because Roblox is gonna come after me. Oh, not the comment.
There's.
This is criminal. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Oh.
Your hand was raised. Alright, what's up? Oh.
That's alt. Hey, did you have to say something? Because I heard you. I swear I just heard her talk. I don't know why it's silent. Oh, there we go.
Okay, so I just feel like it's fine to be LGBTQ because it's your opinion and no one else can change that.
Okay.
That's great.
You know, I have to say that. Period.
Alright, I need to talk to this guy about the. He's talking about gender. I want to ask him. I have a question.
Yeah.
You're talking about basic, you need surgery for it, which doesn't make it natural. What are you talking about?
No, I was thinking about the wrong thing, but I was thinking about trans.
And what do you? Can I? Okay. Can you? Okay. What? Do you not support them?
I won't support it, but I won't hate you for it.
You said you need
Right.
surgeries to be naturally the other gender.
Yeah.
What makes something natural?
Mm.
Okay, so
Basically,
I
like,
hear something just contradicted itself. You need surgeries to be naturally something.
no, like,
Do
you're
you not
trying
see
to be
that-
natural.
Okay. What is the
Can
surgery?
I tell you something?
You
that-
need surgeries to be naturally something. That's what you just
Like,
said. That whole entire
yeah, like-
sentence just contradicts. Like it makes no
Nah,
sense at all.
like-
Because how you need surgeries to be naturally something. So tell me what natural is.
Natural, I would say it's something that's already there, like, that's been there the entire, like, ever since the earth or humans were made, or animals.
What's
That's not natural.
Yeah, but it's always been there.
That's not what natural means.
So you're saying you need surgeries to naturally be something that was already there.
Not to be like, what you, like, say a woman wants to be a man. She wants, like, testosterone.
Does
That's
he make
not true.
sense? Like,
I
can
want
someone
to
tell me in the
talk to this
chat if he
guy.
makes sense?
I want to talk to this guy. All right, hold on. So, you think that?
Does he make sense?
Not. No, he doesn't. Is he VC banned? I can't
Is
tell.
this the
Need
same guy from
surgeries.
before?
Yeah, he just said you
Yes.
need surgeries to naturally be something,
What?
and then said naturally is
wait,
something that was here.
wouldn't surgeries be?
Oh wait, I want to. Wait, guys. I want to talk to this guy. Hold on.
Yeah, that's what I
What?
was
Well,
pointing.
would
I
it
was
be
like,
surgeries?
What do you
be
want?
inherently unnatural?
Hello.
yeah, that's.
Let me talk to
Yes,
this.
yes,
Wait, let me.
yes, I am against LGBTQ. Here are the reasons why. Okay,
Okay.
in the Bible, it is against.
Why is she speaking so loud?
I don't know.
She went in the Bible.
Wait. Hey, so slip trip, you can come up
Wait,
when you don't mention the Bible.
Person has been with debate or
Hello.
Yo, what's up?
hello.
Okay. I've just got like a take. Like, is it okay if I stay up here? Cause, like, I agree with like you.
Okay, wait. Is
Okay.
it okay?
Anyways,
I feel like there's so
so
many people up here. There's so many people up here though.
like what I think is like the LGB should be separate from the TQ, right? Because they face like different like social views as the LGB. You know what I'm talking
I have
about?
a
And
question
sometimes
for
they get,
you.
like, yeah,
So you're saying that the LGB should be separate from the TQ, right?
yeah.
Do you?
It's not
Do you
that
know
I'm
what
saying
Q-
like it's not that I'm saying like they should like not support it. It's just like
Let me-
I think
let
we
me talk to her
advocate
about
for
this.
different things, and like for example LGB, like you advocate for like same-sex marriages, right? For like the time, and then like trans movement came on later on,
Hey,
and they were
hey,
fighting
hey,
to change their gender.
Babe. Do you know what the Q is for in the LGBTQ?
I mean, isn't it like an umbrella term for it?
Yeah, it is. So maybe we should keep it in, don't you think?
I mean, but the thing is that like it like still has the T in it, and it's not really like something like, you know, it's not specific and
Once again,
it doesn't fully
a
advocate for-
difference in beliefs does not constitute separating the two from each other. One of the reasons that the T and the Q are so closely intertwined is because they have faced similar struggles.
such as
Stonewall. Do we want to talk about Stonewall?
to be honest, I don't even know what that is, so educate me.
It was a riot at a gay
Oh.
bar in New York City. It wasn't just gay people and bisexual people and lesbian people, but it was also trans people. They have fought together historically. So I think that the fact that they have been fighting side by side for so long, that is why they are kept together. Because we are closely intertwined.
Mainly fighting side
We
by
are
side,
closely
though.
intertwined with one another, regardless of whether or not we have different beliefs.
But for the thing, like we like the LGBT, they've started like protesting before the trans movement, and it's not like we were fighting together. I mean, yes, they might have been
A
like a
lot
couple
of trans
protests.
people were protesting alongside LGBT people.
Like in what years? I'm talking about the early years when like we were actually fighting for rights.
The early years, a lot of trans people were fighting alongside gay people.
Okay, such as
Like people such as, do you want to look at major like people
Like-
in the movement?
I'm just saying, like, is there specific like parades or any specific like
There's
historical
plenty of
moments
trans
that
people
prove
that come
time?
to parades, and it's because we all support each other as LGBTQ individuals.
Okay, right. I'm
We
going
don't
to
separate
ask
each
you,
other
so, like,
from.
it's not the fact that we're separating, it's just so people understand the more broader idea, because obviously across the world we still face a lot of discrimination, and to make our motive more powerful, right, it kind of distorts what we're trying to achieve, because at the end of the day the T is about changing your gender and feeling more comfortable in your body, which it's not the fact that like, oh yeah, we're separating the groups because we don't believe in that. It's just the fact it will make it more powerful so people understand what we're actually trying to advocate for in the first place. So with the
What do you think
LGBT, it's just about
LGBTQ people
basically having...
advocate for? Do you think LGBT people don't advocate for trans rights and vice versa?
I mean, they might. I'm not saying they can't. I'm just saying, like, it's more specific issues.
Such
But the
as.
Q is the umbrella term. Okay,
Such
I want
as
to talk to this. Hold on.
Same-sex marriage.
Just dance.
Go.
What was that about?
I don't know. I'm gonna talk to
Hello.
this. Okay.
Okay.
No Bible.
Okay. So you know how you guys were talking about pets being gay? How would that work?
Hey, I'm not
Yeah,
done speaking on that. Let me.
No, I'm
listen,
talking
Listen.
because you also stated that animals were being
many
gay and that
voices.
there was an article, and then you never read it to me. So
So you know why?
state
Okay, listen.
Read it to
all
me.
right. So I'm not reading it to you because I'm gonna get banned. But I will tell you the premise of it.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So scientists depict this from sociology. I can't say the word sociology and psychology of behavioral and evolutionary biology. It does not. Okay, since it does not directly contribute to reproduction, right? I'm trying to think of ways to word this so I don't get banned. Same as behavior is considered evolutionary conundrum. So they use this psychogenetic analysis.
Sorry, my headset died. What did you say?
Yo,
Girl, bye.
My headset
I'm
actually
done with
died,
her
I
already.
swear.
no, you're actually
Okay.
okay. Scientists, they analyze sociology and psychology and correlate it to behavioral and evolutionary biology. Right? Okay.
Okay, the behavior is a whole different thing because animals will
No,
hump
that
each other
correlates.
and they won't be
correlates,
gay because that's how
This
animals
is
act.
literally from nature.com. Which is a credible source, by the way. That argument is
Okay,
debunked. So can you give me another
the
your argument is
Are you
debunked
a-
about the animals.
okay. So the topic of the question is, are you against LGBTQ? Which personally I am, which I can be, freedom of speech. And
No one said you can't.
Hey, would you mind if I actually debated her really quick?
Hold on. I need to hear her other points. Hold on. What's your? Yo,
What did you say?
I said, give me your other points.
I already stated my other points. I want to hear your other points.
Oh my
'cause I've
God.
only heard one, and it was that animals were gay.
Wait, can I actually talk to her really quick?
Notice. Oh, one
Yeah,
second,
you
one
do
second.
that.
Give me one. Let me say one. Notice how those words never came out of my mouth, and notice how that's not my.
They
that was
did
not my point.
actually. From
Please,
like
so I
30
need you to
minutes
tell
ago,
me
they
when I
did.
said that. Thank you.
I have a live stream running. I can run it back to
You
see
said
if it was
30 minutes
said.
ago.
So I can run the live
Right.
stream back to double check what was said.
Also, you're literally denying.
Actually,
like,
it was
factual
right
evidence.
before you said you got your new mic.
Sure it was.
Yeah, the fact is
when
you're
you were
denying
gone.
factual evidence, so your argument about the animals is debunked already.
Why
you have no
why is
evidence.
she citing something that happened well
Well,
over 10 minutes
actually-
ago?
I know. You're stuck on that.
Okay, not all articles could be trusted,
Oh my God.
and
Those,
How
it's
much
literally,
articles-
oh my god.
how much articles does it say?
Can
Is it
she
just
lower
one?
her voice? Why is
No,
she, like,
I've
shouting
found
into her mic?
3. There's so many.
User, wait, certified. I'm
National
going-
Wildlife Foundation.
Okay, read other ones.
Nature.com.
Certified.
I'm not reading them to you.
Certified.
You can educate yourself.
I'm
What?
going to talk to her really quick.
Then Chad,
Okay.
I agree with that.
Oh my
I agree
God.
with that.
Can you please lower your voice really quick? I want to have a productive discussion.
There's a lower feature, like if you right click
Yeah,
on
it's
my
also
name.
not hard to lower your voice. You don't need to be talking
So
so
then,
loud.
you don't have to be talking so loud. Just lower.
Somebody needs to lower the stink volume on your breath. I can smell it coming through the screen. It's kicking me.
The
Moving
only thing
on.
I smell is tuna between your legs.
Girl, I smell fish right now. I wonder where that's coming from.
Yeah, and it's because of
Moving on.
Yo, what
She said, oh, you know what? We love sushi.
Okay, all my sources. I don't know if she's still listening to me. There's one from nature.com. There's one from earth.gov. There's one from the National Wildlife Federation. Those are all credible sources. If you don't know how to deviate what a source, if the source is credible or not, you cannot come at me. You have not given me one source where it says that animals are not doing this.
Okay.
So don't.
Hey, so certified. Next person I bring up, I'm gonna debate by myself, and then I'll bring you back up. Is that
No, yeah,
okay?
you're fine.
Okay.
You're so fine.
Okay. Let's see. Who do I want to talk to? This guy's had his hand up for 11 minutes. Hello. Do you disagree with the LGBTQ? You need to unmute yourself. I can't hear you otherwise. There's a button in the top left corner of your screen. If you press it, it will turn your mic on.
Oh, yeah. So I just wanted to say that I'm against LGBTQ and propagating LGBTQ, you know, because it's a really bad thing that in the future or for today, kids are learning this thing
Okay,
in
can I ask you something?
TVs and yeah.
Do you think
Yeah.
it's... Okay, so do you think teaching acceptance and diversity is inherently wrong?
No.
Okay, so why is doing the same thing with LGBTQ people suddenly wrong? Because that's exactly what they're teaching is diversity and acceptance.
So I just want to ask you one thing. How are you born?
You're gonna answer my question before you ask me a question.
So, no, I don't want to answer your question.
I don't care if you want to
I
answer
just-
it. You can either answer it or you can get off. Those are your two choices.
Okay, what's your answer? Can you repeat?
Okay, so my question is, what is inherently wrong about LGBTQ specifically teaching diversity and acceptance?
I didn't understand the question.
Okay, is there anything wrong with LGBTQ people teaching diversity and acceptance?
Diversity and acceptance, I think, yes, because, like,
Okay,
It's
can you tell
about
me
just-
what's wrong? Because earlier you said that's not a problem for people to teach diversity and acceptance. Why is it suddenly different now that it's LGBTQ?
oh, sorry, 1 second.
Yeah, I heard your phone go off.
So,
I'm not gonna
just
debate it.
little problem, I have to go.
Yeah, go
Mind.
run away.
Dude, I was gonna crash out. I work with kids. If anyone else
Like he needed to run away at that point because that discussion was
You
going
guys,
nowhere. If you're
there's
gonna
no
come up here,
person.
oops, sorry.
No, like there's no person on this planet that's sane is trying to teach kids about like I can't say it on here. Like how these people are, like you're teaching the kids that like their friend could have like 2 moms.
Yeah, I don't know. These people are crazy. Anyway, I have to move on to the next person. I didn't really get to have a productive debate. Hello?
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Okay, so your topic is what are you against the LGBTQ? So I'm against it because I don't feel like it's okay. So do you believe in the creation of Jesus Christ, that he made you the way you are and you were like
I believe Jesus Christ was a person. I don't believe that he was ever reincarnated. Like, I believe in the existence of God, but I'm very skeptical about a lot of events chronicled in the Bible. I don't personally believe that God created us. I believe the Big Bang did, but I do believe God does exist. Whether he created us or not, I think is irrelevant.
Okay, I'm not going to be rude, but I'm going to disagree with that. I'm not going to like be mean or anything or start arguments, but like I'm just saying, if you believe, okay, so can you explain what the Big Bang is to me real quick?
So the Big Bang was essentially the creation of time and space. It is catalyzed the creation of the universe, essentially.
Okay, thank you. And I have one more question.
Sure.
If you came here as an animal, and say you're here as Earth as an animal, and then God creates us. So basically, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm saying, this is hard to say,
it's
bro.
not mean, I'm just having a hard time following with what you're saying.
I'm trying to get it through my head, like I cannot speak.
Could you like summarize, like, if you could explain
Okay,
in as little words as possible, like what are you trying to talk about?
I'm trying to like break it up.
Okay.
Okay, not all people are Christian. I know that, but like I'm just explaining my opinion. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, why don't we reorient this back to the original discussion? That way we can like start back over. What specifically do you have like a secular reason for being against the LGBTQ? So reason that falls outside of religion.
Yes, because I'm against it. Because personally I don't believe in this stuff, and men are men.
Okay,
men should not.
I have a question. So you said you don't believe in it, but that would just be illogical. So I can say that I don't believe the sun exists. The sun still exists. That's just me choosing to be delusional. You can choose to live in ignorance, but that doesn't change the fact that it's perfectly valid.
Okay, I'm trying. Okay, can I talk for like 5 seconds, please? Please. Okay. So I was saying that if men are men and you are deciding, I've heard a lot of people, my friends, my family members, some of them have actually gotten to this stuff. They're wanting to have children. One person, woman, she changed it to a man. She wanted to have children, but she couldn't because of body parts were taken off of her.
What do you mean they were taken off of her?
Like surgery or whatever.
Okay.
Surgery.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. You're telling me she got gender reassignment surgery, but she wanted to have kids. Wouldn't she have been aware that she couldn't have kids after that point? Oh. Did she leave? Okay. I don't know what she was on about. That made no sense. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
So I'm against
Why?
because throughout all the time in history, general consensus of people have been against any sort of community like this, and
Yeah,
it should be kept
that's
that way.
just a bandwagon fallacy, or an appeal to
What do you mean
popularity.
bandwagon?
So it's an appeal to popularity that assumes that just because the majority of people think this is wrong, that means that it should be considered wrong. That's not how that works. So do you have a
What do you mean?
reason
If
out?
it's-
So do you have a reason
Wait.
outside of just the majority of people said this, so it's true?
I'm saying I'm against it. If
Yeah, but you
if
just said that
society-
your main
if it-
reasoning. You just said your main reasoning was that, well, in society, most people have been against it, so it's wrong. That's just an appeal to popularity.
Okay, so tell me why it's not been accepted as, like
Because people
as a whole
have
community around the world.
because people have incorrect understandings of what the LGBTQ community is, and they're very ignorant to what the community actually stands for, and they tend to misrepresent what the community is in itself.
Why should the minorities be accepted as something?
You said, why
it's
should
being
a
rejected for?
minority... Okay, you do realize that, because this is now just a tradition thing, so you understand that just because something was that way does not mean that is how it ought to be, correct?
What do you mean?
So if I don't know if I can say this, the practice of segregation in the United States was legally upheld by the Supreme Court under the Separate but Equal Clause. That was upheld for a while, until it was overruled and struck down by the 1964 Civil Rights Act. That was something that would have been considered long-running and traditional, as in it was upheld for a while. But as we understand, segregation is net negative for people. So the fact that it was tradition does not make it right, and it does not mean it ought to be that way just because it was tradition.
That doesn't mean we should accept that community.
Yeah, but you need to give me a better reason than just, well, it's tradition.
Well, I mean, if people inside a society sees male and female marriage as a normal social norm, and that specific community as something not to be accepted, then why would I support that community if
Why do you
the
keep
people in
appealing
society
to
are...
the opinions of other people rather than
Because
your
I'm
own
giving you
beliefs?
because
You are
because I'm
appealing.
giving you evidence.
You
If-
are.
if
It's
people
not
were-
evidence. The beliefs of a
if it
group
was,
of people who have no experience within that field and no expertise are not the people you should be citing. You
If it
are
was a good
literally
thing-
just
if it was a-
appealing to the opinions.
If it was
of,
a good thing, it would be accepted.
That's not how that works. Okay, I'm gonna give you another example. The geocentric and heliocentric models of the universe. The heliocentric model suggests that the sun is at the center of our solar system. The geocentric model suggests the earth is at the center of our solar system. I believe it was Galileo Galilei who created the heliocentric model. Around the time it was considered very bad. It was considered to be, I don't believe it was heresy. It was blasphemy to claim that the heliocentric model exists. But we do know that that is what our solar system looks like. Something can be bad in the eyes of society and be good at the same time, and actually be good. People having a lack of understanding on something does not make it wrong.
What was his argument? I wasn't listening.
I
wasn't
don't
here.
know. Like, his whole argument just relied on the opinions of other people. Like, I don't know why you're citing the opinions of everyone but you.
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Okay, shall this debate start?
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Okay, so I don't personally think that there's something wrong with, I guess, as long as they do it in private, as long as they keep it to themselves, that's okay. I don't think it's realistic to
So I could
try to force
So I
the ban
could say
on
that
it.
the religion. I think that religion
I
is
didn't even get my stance through, and you're already trying to shred me.
just
Can I
because it's
please
debunked.
finish? Can I please finish what I'm trying to say?
Yep.
Okay, so what I have a problem is when they promote it to kids when they hold those rallies.
Oh, actually,
I think
can I
that's
ask
when it
something
gets
about
problematic.
that? 'Cause it's interesting that you
I'd
bring
like-
that up.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Sure.
So, do you realize that pride parades or just showing people LGBTQ media does not make them inherently more likely to be LGBTQ?
Yes, it does.
No, it does. So, what's your source
Do you,
for that?
do you not
What's
know
your
how
source-
propaganda works?
What is your source for that?
Do you not know how propaganda
okay, so that's
works?
not an answer. You would need evidence that shows that showing people LGBTQ media is going to inherently make them more likely to be LGBTQ. Because I can show you studies that prove that's not true.
there is this book
Also,
which
I'd
has
like
the
to talk
same
about
name.
the
I started
kids,
speaking
'cause-
first. There's this game called.
yo.
I mean, there's this book called How Propaganda Works.
Yeah, I'm aware of how propaganda works, but propaganda isn't always 100% effective. Not to mention, do you know what the definition of propaganda is?
It depends on which dictionary you
Information,
use, but sure,
especially of a
we can
biased
open
or misleading
a
nature.
dictionary
Okay.
definition. So,
Oh my god.
okay,
I need you
I'm
to
gonna
just...
open Merriam-Webster.
Oh my god. I'm gonna
Okay,
bring
also-
you back up. Give me a second. Propaganda.
Also,
Information,
yeah.
especially of a biased or misleading nature, used to promote a particular cause, doctrine, or point of view. Now you'd have to prove to me that showing people LGBTQ media is inherently misleading.
Okay, so propaganda, Merriam-Webster.
So
It
you're
can't-
just gonna completely ignore what I said.
And I'm sorry, what did you say?
So I just gave you the definition of propaganda, so I'm asking, in what way is showing kids LGBTQ media inherently misleading?
Well, look, you're being incredibly condescending right now. I mean, you're interrupting me. You're not letting me finish my
I'm
point.
interrupting
So
you because you
I
came
am
up and instead of
asking you
responding
how
to
we
my
can have a.
question, I interrupted you because rather than responding to my question when I brought you up, you immediately went, I'm gonna pull up Merriam-Webster and we're gonna look at the definition. Can you please just respond to what I asked you? Like, I really, at this point, I do not care if I'm interrupting you.
Oh, got it. So you're not looking for a constructive debate. Thank you
Yeah,
for
that's fine.
conceding.
Mm-hmm.
Give us
Yeah.
okay. You made a claim, but you didn't back it up.
So I didn't concede my point by saying I don't care if I interrupt you. That's not me conceding my point. That's me conceding that I don't really care about interrupting you.
Okay,
But to
so
assume
give
that I
us.
conceded the whole argument,
Okay, so you can't make a claim, but not back it up. When you make a claim, you automatically have to back it up with something, at least something. You can't just say, "Oh yeah, this is that." With
yeah, and I cited a source, asked you a question, you didn't want to answer the question, instead went to Merriam-Webster. There was no way for me to concede an argument because we never got anywhere.
what was
Okay,
your
so
source that initially
Can I
made?
lay my point out through why I personally think it's
No,
propaganda?
because you still need to,
No.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, actually
I'm
answer
you
that
need
part.
to- you
need to
Answer the
prove
part
your
about
claim.
why it's propaganda.
I'm sorry, can I or can I not defend
Answer
my
the
point?
part about why it's
Your Majesty?
propaganda.
Because pride rallies are a form of advocacy. They promote a particular set of beliefs about identity.
Does that mean, okay,
much
so
like
my
how,
question is
much
any,
like how
is
political
any
just marches.
is any advocacy or is all advocacy considered propaganda?
You made a claim that it misleads kids when there is the parade.
I'd like
So
to, I'd like to ask him
I kind of
about
really
these
want
things.
like evidence behind this that it misleads. Because
Yeah, I also-
unless you've been
yeah.
there before, I don't really believe in that type of evidence. So can you
I
give
want
us
to talk
like
to him.
a an article or anything that could prove your claim?
Okay, can I make my point?
That's
An
Give
on
us
what?
the article that
on
proves
what?
your claim.
Firstly, I just want to say that I'm only going to debate with one person because when several people are talking over each other,
Okay, that's fine. We'll just bring you up later then when there's only one person up here.
I'm not really debating you. I'm just asking you to give us your evidence.
you. Okay, are you actually willing to listen?
I'm
Oh
sorry.
my God.
I'm done doing that now. You can go on.
You can't even decide whether you want me or not. How
It's
can we
not
know
me
that you can
deciding, I'm doing
formulate
it on
a cohesive
purpose.
argument?
Yeah, I'm doing it on purpose. It's not that I'm being
Exactly. You
indecisive.
can't even decide whether you want me or
No,
not.
but that's
so
not
I
equivalent
don't
to
expect
that's
you
not
to have a.
equivalent to be that's not equivalent to being indecisive. Because I know exactly what I'm doing.
Did you give us? Just give us the edits. So we just want the evidence. Like you made a claim, so back up. Like you could even say it in the chat. Like we're allowing you to
You
debate.
know what? I'll
Just
have a one-on-one with him. Where is he? There he is. Hello.
Okay, you want a source? Do you want a source or not? Because I'm gonna just honestly say right now that you've done more to discredit the LGBT movement.
Yeah, me personally, if you think that me being mean is destroying the whole LGBTQ community, that means you only formulate your opinions based off the actions of one person. You literally, your entire argument just hinges on a fallacy. If you believe that one person interrupting you means that the whole LGBTQ is going to do that, that is not my problem. I don't know why people think I'm a spokesperson for the LGBTQ, because I'm not.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm gonna put this in perspective. I support and I also don't support at the same time. For
Okay.
me, I really like that people are out there and they dress all cool and they're dating whoever. It doesn't really affect me. And I love that for my friends and all the people out there. But there's also the side of if you're, I think, a man, then you're a man. It's okay if you dress like a woman or you identify as a woman, but to me, you're like a man. I will call you a man, but out of respect, I might call you a woman if you want to be called a woman.
So, how, if you've never met that person but they're trans, how would you know if they're trans? Or would you just call them by whatever you think they are? Like what they look like?
Yeah. I mean, unless I've already asked what they are, then.
You know what's funny about that? He just spent 500 Robux to comment that.
That is wild.
No, because it's not even cheap. That's funny to me. Because, at that point, why... Thank you for the money? Okay. Sorry, what were you saying, Kaylee?
Well, it's based on what either people are doing or what they have on. I usually just assume based off of that. Or if you talk like a woman, I might call you a woman even though you talk like a man. But you're right, I would.
Oh, that was nasty work. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm just gonna drop you only because I don't necessarily disagree with you entirely. I would say how propaganda works. So once again, I know how propaganda works. What you need to explain is how LGBTQ pride rallies, or I should say advocacy in general, are propaganda. Because propaganda needs the key factor that it's intentionally meant to mislead. How is it? I didn't concede on anything. I conceded that I was going to keep interrupting you, yeah? And that I don't care if I interrupt you. But I didn't concede my point. Hello.
Hi. Okay. I think I agree with you because I'm not against LGBTQ. So.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to go by who has the most time. So if you have your hand up, I will get to you eventually, but I have to go in order. John, I've already had you up here. I'm not bringing you up.
Okay, so if you're gay, I'll respect that, but I'm not gonna tell I'm not gonna support you and be like, oh, everybody should be gay.
Nobody says that everybody should be gay. You do realize supporting it does not mean you're saying everybody should be gay.
Alright, but I'm not gonna support that because I'm not gonna support that. I'm gonna respect you though. Like if you're trans.
Okay, so Dad, you said that you asked me if the Big Bang was like what created people, right? You do realize that nobody claims the Big Bang created people, right? So what created people was actually a lot different. It had nothing to do with the Big Bang. She's mumbling. I can't understand her. She's under the water. No, it actually sounds like she's under the sea. I can't understand her. It's okay. Just take as much time as you need. We'll bring you back up when you're done. That was just funny to me because it's the fact that I can't understand her. You know what happens when you like stuff
Like when your ears are underwater and when you come back up and they're like waterlogged. That's what it sounds like.
No hate.
No hate. That was just immediately what I thought of.
And then
I'm gonna go mod.
Oops.
Oops. I did not mean to drop you.
It's okay.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me now?
Hello.
Can y'all hear me? Oh my god. Can y'all hear me now? Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Yeah, it was echoing. Oh my god, why is it doing that? Okay. Can y'all hear me now? Like, better? Like, is the audio echo gone now?
Yeah, the audio echo's gone.
Okay. Yeah, she was calling me broke. She doesn't even have a good microphone. This one costs $50, by the way. Who's broke? Not me.
Who, me?
No, Ded called me broke earlier because I said she's gonna have to pay me to bring her back up. The microphone I'm talking to you right now on costs $50.
Oh, I can hear it through the quality. Sounds
yeah,
good.
and then you went, you must be broke if you're asking me to pay you to come back up. I'm only asking you to pay me because I need compensation for the therapy I'm gonna need after talking to you. I am done with your crap today.
Oh.
Anyway, moving on. Yeah, you just had a completely flawed interpretation of what the Big Bang is versus what it isn't. So nobody ever claimed the Big Bang created life. Like, that's just a false interpretation of it. The Big Bang created the universe, the space, and time. But the creation of life with it was actually a lot more complicated than that. I mean, if you want me to go through all of it, I can.
Are you telling me?
Lionel said you make us look bad. That is so messed up. My mic sucks. Really? Because my audio quality's been fine for everybody. Because I can hear myself and I sound just fine.
So I have a question.
What's the question?
So, like, the parades, right?
Yeah, what about them?
Personally, I'm slightly against LGBTQ because I feel like it's... Sometimes I see children at parades, but I feel like it's just a little bit odd to introduce children to, like, something
Not really.
that...
I don't think it's inherently weird to introduce kids to the LGBTQ. Because, I mean, like, if you're teaching them that these people exist and that they're fine, they're not going to hurt you, I think that's just teaching them to be a little bit less ignorant people, to be a bit more open-minded. That's not them teaching them specifically about the things LGBTQ people do. That's just them teaching them they exist.
Yeah. That's fine if they teach them that they exist, but it's like when they teach them about the sexual relation.
Yeah, they're not teaching most pride parades don't teach kids about that. And pride parades where there are things like that present, children usually aren't allowed. They're not really
Yeah.
teaching kids about these kinds of things, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen some kids like I low key saw someone on a leash at a parade.
Yeah,
there were some
but-
kids in the crowd.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
that's just. I don't really have an opinion on that because I wouldn't necessarily say that's. It's weird, sure. I don't really think a kid's going to
Yeah.
care, like notice or care about it.
Yeah.
Like at that point, it's just like I turn around and look the other way.
I
'Cause
agree.
I don't know what I would say to that if I saw that. We're gonna be such
Yeah.
good moms. I'm sorry, I'm
Yeah.
reading the chat, and I just see we're gonna be such good moms. Don't some people have a leash
Yeah.
for their children? That is true. I've seen people with like the child leashes at like theme parks. It's like as soon as that kid acts a fool, come right back here.
Yeah, I'm afraid of confrontation, but I do have opinions, low key right now. But I'm trying to keep it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna bring up somebody else. You have a great
Yes.
day. Okay, Monk. I don't. Uncle, I think.
Yo, what's up? I just
What?
didn't say this before we start, okay?
Mhm.
I want to say the cosplay move. Yeah, you're a Maito victim. This is what he turned into, okay? You're a Maito victim. Ooh.
Now that's messed up.
Maito
That is
bro.
cold-blooded.
All right. Anyways, wait. Let me change profile picture again. Sorry. Sorry if I. Okay. There. Better. Way better. Now let's start.
Okay, so what's your
so
what's your contention?
I want to say that I have 6-7 aura, and I bought a property in Egypt for a quarter.
You know what? I believe that. I absolutely believe that. I'm sorry, Bailey just types. Oh my god. Hello.
Hello there. I would love to say that I appreciate the work y'all are doing.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Like, specifically or
think-
the LGBTQ?
Yeah, I think the LGBTQ is an awesome community, and I think. Oh my god, you're not funny. Anyways, I love y'all, and you have a blessed day.
You too. Oh, that was so sweet. He said, Bailey said, hello, little kid. Hi.
Oh, whoa, oh, wait, what? Wait, so, wait, what do you mean by, like, you would just, like, look the other way if you see, like, a little kid on a leash or something? Like, is that
I didn't
not
say a
inherently
little
wrong?
kid on a leash. I said an adult holding another adult on a leash.
Is that still not, like, sexualizing around children?
Except that in most places where that's happening, children aren't there because, like I just said earlier.
But there's
like I
multiple
just
parades
said
like that where
earlier.
there are children.
Okay, like I just said earlier, parades with that kind of activities generally ban children from coming in. Obviously, there's gonna be parades where things like that are allowed in front of children, and I'm absolutely against them. But that's not all pride parades.
See, but I have another question.
Sure.
Do you think like the flags and stuff are necessary if there's not like a straight flag and stuff like that?
There is a straight flag.
It's not like hung up on everything and like glorified.
Yeah, the LGBTQ flag is really only hung up on the residences of LGBTQ people, the same way American flags are hung up on the people houses of people who are American. There's no issue with that. I don't see how a bunch of colors on a piece of fabric are going to annoy you that much.
I mean, it's not really like annoying me per se. Like, I'm not inherently against it, obviously.
Well, I mean, when you phrase it like, "Oh,
Actually,
well, straight flags aren't being held up everywhere," it makes it sound like you're annoyed with them being shown.
I'm not really annoyed. That was just a question.
Well, I
you
mean,
don't have to
yes,
take
but
it
it's more of the wording you used. It sounds like you're annoyed with the fact that there's so many flags. But if that's not a problem with you, then did you have anything else you want to ask before I remove you?
Oh, and then wait, what is your opinion on like the people who are homophobic?
I think people who are homophobic are either willfully ignorant or they have no education whatsoever.
But then, what about the religious beliefs? And do you think that's okay to not?
I don't
like a
believe.
certain thing
Okay, so I
to
don't
religion?
believe religion should be your sole reason for disliking a group of people. If the Bible told me the Earth was flat, I'm not just going to believe it blindly because the Bible said so. I think you need to have more critical thinking than that, and you need to consider things outside of your religion and think about things from a real world perspective.
See, but the Bible isn't saying to dislike homosexuals. That's not what it says.
No, but the Bible labels
literally
it a sin.
says, labels it a sin. I mean, we're all sinners, though. At the end of the day.
Yeah, and I'm not arguing that. Like I said, I don't care if it's a sin in another Christian's eyes because I'm not necessarily Christian.
I mean, it's just like a reason for them. Like, if you see somebody that's like sinning inherently, like, you wouldn't want to be around that person if you're a Christian, no?
Yeah, but you should
Like,
be
I see
able to
somebody
think
stealing
a
or
bit
something.
beyond. I think you should be able to think beyond your religion rather than just, well, this person is doing something that's wrong in my religion, so I'm just going to avoid them without thinking outside of religion.
Did you just say
See, but
something
your
about-
religion forms your beliefs, no? Like, it helps you form beliefs.
I'm not religious and I
I'm
form
following those
beliefs
certain
outside
beliefs.
it. So I would call myself
I'm saying it helps you, like.
So I would say I was going
You're
to
not sinning inherently.
I was going to say that my beliefs don't revolve around religion, nor were they founded by religion. So I would say my belief system generally relies on utilitarianism, which is just actions, and whether or not they create the most good for the most amount of people or the most bad for the most amount of people. That's what I determine right and wrong with. I'm not saying that people don't use religion as a way of building their beliefs, but if you only rely on religion to make judgments and decisions, you're setting yourself up for failure.
I mean, well, obviously, people do follow their beliefs a lot on religion, and then saying, okay, if you're gonna follow a religion, I don't think it's okay to like just pull everything here and there. No, like I wouldn't.
Well, I mean, are you
Says
saying
they
that a person
technically
following a
Christian,
religion has to follow? What?
Well, you're not following their religion if you're not listening to everything, no.
That's not how that works.
You're not following the law. I'm
Yeah,
feeling,
so that's
no.
not how that works. So religion.
okay, so
in
if
Christian.
I know, wait, I have a
okay,
question, I have a
I
question.
know. I need to tell you something because I think you're confused.
Okay.
So Christianity has
Okay.
many different denominations that all follow different rules, have different interpretations of the Bible, and have different practices. They're all following Christianity. They're just following a different interpretation of it. That doesn't make them not Christian.
See, well, like here's the thing about that. They are following like their depiction of Christianity, no? Like, still-
Everybody is following their own depiction of their religion. Not everybody interprets things in the same way.
I mean, well, obviously, I still do think like religion is flawed, obviously, because you can't really,
Okay, well, I'm gonna move on because
there
you have
are-
been talking for a while.
All right, so you're just gonna not let me finish?
Yeah, basically. Like, I'm sorry, we've been talking for like about 10 minutes now. I feel like at this point, if you truly have any questions, Google is free. Please use it.
Look, you shouldn't.
It said I'm crying. No, because I literally just said yeah, because I'm not going to sit here and give him a diatribe.
Like, just search it up. Like,
Yo, so the host is mad cute. So
Okay.
yeah. Can I have your number?
Sure. 911.
Actually?
That's my number. Now call it right now and ask for Bianca. Call it now and ask for Bianca. You'll get straight to me. Imagine if I just started saying my name is Bianca. Like, I'm gonna introduce myself as Bianca. Okay, Kat wants to talk to Retro.
Hi. I'm just slightly confused. Ooh, I'm sick.
Oh, dang.
Hello?
She said.
Sorry. Hello.
I don't mean to be mean. That was just funny to me.
Anyways, hello, a rich pronounced love.
She tried to read that without laughing.
Sorry. Yes, it's me, Kit Kat. Guys, please free me. Anyways, hello, a retro. Hello?
Is his microphone not working?
Oh, yeah. Hello.
There we go. Oh,
Yeah,
that's it.
hi.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, no, I can hear you, of course. I did just want to ask you. You did just say you stand in your beliefs and you are willing to debate. I just wanted to ask as to why you believe that to be non-binary, it just. Sorry, what do you mean it's not real? Like, as in it doesn't exist?
Yes, I do stand in my beliefs. I do believe.
But then
in
if
the
someone has that, if someone has a belief, how does that belief not exist? Or do you just think it's not true?
Sorry for
yes,
laughing.
yes, that's the
Mir
thing.
Mir
I do
just
believe
said
it's
take the
not
black
true.
take the black face off. It's
Oh.
highly offensive to people of color.
Oh my.
No, she gagged
Anyway.
him. She gagged him.
Oh my. Who?
If it
Wait, what?
doesn't, so
Yeah.
if it doesn't exist, that's a good question. So if it doesn't exist, then how are people identifying as non-binary?
A
I just
retro.
don't agree with you, but it does exist.
Oh, she went on mute.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, did
Okay,
you get
well,
muted? Oh, he said hold on.
if he can't debate, then it's fine. Like I don't know why I'm up here. Okay,
You can stay
I'm
up
gonna
here
go
if
back
you
down.
want, because you sound pretty funny.
Oh damn. Okay.
That sounded like an insult. Let me not say that. You said
No,
voice
wait, no.
cracks of voice cracks of doom is wild.
Anyway,
feel like I know-
would I?
Ooh, my voice just cracked.
Would I be able to debate someone who's against LGBT?
Sure, if you have your hand up right now and you're against the LGBTQ, keep it up. If you're not, put your hand down. I'm going based on whoever has the most time.
I'm against.
You know what? We'll bring up 3 people because there. Or wait, yeah, we'll bring up 3 people because there's 3 of us.
I'm against the.
No, you are
that's
not.
good.
Let's not do this.
Alright, so.
Okay, who's in the
Hi.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm. Hi, hello.
Yo.
Hi,
I guess-
FST. If you don't mind me asking, you're against, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
You're-
okay. So my thing is that like I support lesbian, gay, and bi, but not anything
Mhm.
else.
Not anything else. What does that indicate though? So for instance, like, wait, what do you mean not anything? As in like the labels?
Like I don't.
I
Well,
think
that
she
obviously
means
you
like
don't-
anything outside of lesbian,
As
gay,
in like I
bisexual,
don't
she doesn't
believe
support.
that I don't believe that you can be trans or like not have a Mhm. gender or like Yeah, identify yeah. as an object That's- or anything like that. that's the
Really?
one thing I
You don't believe? Oh, okay. So wait, identify
Because
as an
okay,
object?
so so I know I heard this when I just joined, but somebody's main point was that you can still stand with your own depiction of Christianity. But what I'm confused on is how can you stand with your depiction of Christianity when you can't even stay with a gender
Yeah,
that God
that's
gave you
that's
to
my
do it?
point. That's my point that I made, and I don't know what you're talking about because I never changed my gender. And secondly, do you
I'm
know
just
how
saying,
many?
like,
Do
I'm
you
not
know
saying
how
it
many
in general.
denominations there are in Christianity?
Over 20 plus, probably.
Thousands.
Oh.
All with different,
No, there isn't.
all with different interpretations and depictions of the Bible and Jesus. That is my main point, is that Christianity, being Christian, does not fall into all these neat little boxes because there are so many
Okay,
variations.
but where in Christianity
there's only
and
one
any of
true
the
way.
beliefs does it say that like
Where
trans
in
and,
Christianity
like,
does it specifically say God detests people changing their gender?
Well,
Okay,
from the
actually,
beginning, men and women were
I know.
made. That's the book of Genesis. That's like the very start. It
What
doesn't
does
say
it
that
say?
God
But where
made
does
a
it
non-binary
indicate?
person or God.
Yeah,
like,
but does it
just
say
says-
God? Does it say God says you cannot change your gender? It simply says that God created man and woman. That's it. It doesn't say anything about changing your gender.
That would be going against God's creation.
How is
I
it
would
going
like to
against
ask
God's
more-
creation? If God created man and woman and you're going from man to woman, you're still God's creation.
Exactly. God made you one way, and you should say that
In
one way.
Deuteronomy, wait, sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't
you
mean to
should.
interrupt.
Okay, I
In
need one
Deuteronomy
person at a
to
time.
17:5, it
This
says,
is gonna-
"A woman shall not wear a man's garment, nor shall a man put on a woman's cloak." So I guess there it says
Hey,
that.
so do you know
can't
that
change.
women wear pants today? Those are considered men's garments. Men
Well, yeah, but it's also the Bible is not literal. It could
Do
also
you
be
know that?
metaphorical.
Yeah. So now the Bible is not.
So
real.
up to interpretation.
Yeah. So it's up to
Okay, I would like
interpretation.
to add something. The Bible has many interpretations. It could be literal,
Exactly.
allegorical, and
So if we,
that was the
and my whole
Can I
point is
add
that the
something?
Bible can be interpreted in different ways. You just
Ozempic.
conceded that.
Can I add something?
No, you may
about
not.
how I feel about
Ozempic.
transgender?
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay,
Wait,
can I add
the
something?
point is that like certain pages, it's like the different
Ozempic.
interpretation. I'm not sure
Ozempic.
Oh,
like what page
Ozempic.
describes, but
Ozempic.
Oh,
Get your attention.
Ozempic.
Ozempic queen.
Okay, guys,
are
can I add something?
Are we like debating or are we like
I'm trying to add something.
Yeah, Ozempic. I'm
about
trying
transgender.
to ask you a question. Ozempic.
Okay,
queen.
what is your question?
Actually, it's not a question. I'm trying to just get a point across. Pixelated Pursuits of the host, they made their point very clear that Christianity can be interpreted in numerous. I'm so sorry, FST. No one is speaking to you. Anyways, Ozempic Queen. I'm just trying to I feel like. How do I explain this? You came up here and tried to rebuttal his claim that Christianity cannot be, or there is not going to be like all these interpretations of Christianity, but then you also sat there with a straight face and said that things are going to be metaphorical within the Bible and certain like scriptures and certain texts are going to be interpreted in certain different ways. You conceded to his point. You conceded to his point. Anyways, I did just want to ask you, so you believe that it's going to be, what, like immoral or unjustified to be, for instance, like non-binary?
We agree. We don't think that you can be trans or you can be non-binary.
Yeah,
okay, may I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you believe do you believe that like for instance like all human beings are going to be made within the depiction, maybe I'm not worded, sorry, I'm not Christian, but
you're fine.
Like in the is depiction in the right word? Okay, wait, a human is conceived or whatever, like you get the point, right? Is it through like God's image, like God like depicted this human and that's why the human is what the human is?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so individuals who are born with, for instance, like genetic conditions such as like Swire's, I think it's called Swire syndrome. Like if they have these conditions by which, sorry, wait, what's Swire syndrome again? It's like you have all
Can I
like
actually
the
ask
like,
something? Because I think it is important where you're going with this.
Yo, let her speak, bro.
Sorry, I'm just trying to. Oh, FST again. No one was speaking to you, but anyways, like if there's going to be like certain conditions that make someone even like medically, how do I explain? First, it's like if someone is born with like one X chromosome, so they
Like
they're not XY, they're not.
If someone's born with Down syndrome.
Exactly, like if they have those conditions, and according to you, like everyone's made in the depiction of God, then God is the reason why this person has one X chromosome, and medically they would. I mean, medically, like it would still be up to their, whatever S they would be depicted as. But do you believe that if someone has these conditions, they just cannot be non-binary?
I'm not really understanding.
I have a question. Okay.
I have a question.
One at a time, because
I'm
that
kind
was
of
like an
confused on how
explosion.
you're relating like Down syndrome and like things
But
like that.
I
with
do
people
have a
on-
question relating to what she said. I have a really good question.
Yes, speak your point, because I do not think I articulated that.
No, like I understand exactly where you're going with it. Is God choose? I should say, with my opinion. So we understand that being transgender, a lot of it comes down to the way your brain is developed from birth. There is a study that was done, I believe it was in either Sweden or Norway, where they studied the brains of trans people and found that they had a hypothalamus that was more in line with the size of the gender they identified as, rather than the gender that they were assigned. And oh my god, they literally just muted me.
Biologically correct. Scientifically
But
correct.
Wait,
You're
Star, so you don't
sir.
believe that you don't believe that there's like any societal aspect when it comes to gender?
Well, I do, but I'm just not going
Oh,
to
you
call them
do?
what they want me to. If it's a man trying to be a
So,
woman, I'm going to call
but
them
if we
sir.
can recognize that, wait, I'm so sorry, that contradicts you. Okay, sorry. So, are you able to recognize that there is a societal aspect when it comes to gender?
Yeah, I
Or no?
am, but I'm not going to.
So you can, okay.
Gender or not.
So if
This
we
is
can
mad
recognize,
boring, bro.
if
This
we
is
can
mad useless, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, you can leave. You can leave.
Oh, yeah, bro, I will, bro.
Sorry.
This is mad boring, but you guys have been arguing about the same.
Anyway.
Anyway,
As if he did not wait like 12 minutes to come up here. Oh, I don't need more.
I can.
Okay. But where did? Oh man, I wanted to get a point up. Oh man.
Wait, can y'all hear me? Oh my god.
Damn it. Well, she left, and I wanted. Oh man. Oh man. Hi. Stop! I can hear myself echoing.
Okay, wait. Is it fixed now?
Thanks. Are you able to bring someone up?
Disagree with being LGBTQ because there's only 7 people here.
Oh.
Yeah, if you want to say bye in French, it's adios.
I disagree.
Beamed does not actually disagree. Beam's a friend of mine.
Adios.
I disagree.
Beamed
I'm
is
so
just
sorry, wait.
disagreeing for
I'm
the sake
laughing
of
at
disagreeing. Girl, I
Guys,
know it's
I'm
Spanish.
not-
I'm joking.
I can speak French. Guys, I speak French. I'm being so serious.
Guys, I know Japanese. It's sucky tan ducky do.
Japanese is a hard language. Sakitan, sakitu.
She was like,
Oh my
is
gosh.
Japanese a hard language to learn? Sucky tan ducky do?
I learned Japanese, and I don't think it's that hard to learn. Actually, it's not.
Hi, Maddie.
Just keep going,
Maddie's
Alex.
another-
This makes us.
Maddie's a friend of
Makes
mine.
sense to me.
There's a lot of friends on
Oh
here
my
today.
gosh. Sakitan, sakitan. Oh, sakitan, sakitu.
Y'all, I'm
Yeah.
getting random invites from people I
He
don't
said,
know.
okay, wait, Mir just said that they, them isn't a pronoun. Okay, no, so they actually refers to a person. So they can refer to a person if you're not sure who they are of their identity. So like I could
It's a
say,
neutral.
this person stole something, they were wearing a hat when they stole it. As referring to a person you do not know.
Oh my gosh. Depending on the context, right, but we're recognizing that they and them and their can either be a neutral pronoun for individuals by which you don't know them, like either you don't know their name, or I mean you just don't know, like if like you don't know the pronouns, of course, right?
Yeah, so like
they as a person can be neutral,
THEIR, like
or-
there is also is the same thing as saying them. We use there when we're talking about a person. I just feel like I hate when I have people say they, them isn't real pronouns. They're part of the
like
English
we've been using them like for literally for so like as long as the she, as long as I'm so sorry.
I need
right
to
now,
do
I
a
can't-
survey.
In my head, I'm thinking of my pronouns are USA.
My pronouns are US and A. All we need to be teaching them about is the US of A. So I'm gonna put a poll out, and the answer to this will be very simple. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put a poll that says red or blue.
Damn it! Wait, I meant to roll.
She meant to put in
red. No,
She meant to put red.
I meant to put in red. Wait, no,
Blue
because
one.
my pronouns are you. My pronouns are USA. No,
I was trying to be like Republican versus Democrat. Apparently, Mir.
Yeah,
is
it was a
wait, Mir.
misvote.
Right,
It was
Mir. Are you a Democrat? Are you a Democrat
one
or
of them
Republican?
stinky.
Mir?
Are you one of them ding dang Democrats?
Are you one of them alphabet mafia? I've been here for like 3 hours. Okay. What do you want me to do about that?
Have you even raised your hand?
Do you want to come
What?
up and talk? We'll let you come up and talk if you want to. Oh, he just left.
Look at his comment. Look at the comment on his profile.
I'm so done.
Oh my gosh.
How do you disagree with being LGBTQ?
I don't disagree.
Okay.
Why?
He said he doesn't
I support
disagree.
it a lot.
Yeah, why?
Wait. Wait. What's the exact question?
We're all against it. I'm asking why. All of us believe it's unjustified. Why do you believe that LGBTQ is going to be like justified, or it's going to be morally okay?
Well, men will want to like men. Women
Why?
want to like women.
Yeah, that
Or like
doesn't
why
make
is
it
why
right,
is that
though.
okay?
That doesn't make it right.
Yeah, that doesn't. Just because you want to do something doesn't make it like morally justified. For instance, right now, like in my heart of hearts, like I just want to stab you. Like let's say, sorry, hypothetically, guys. Sorry, let's say like I just really want to murder you. Is that okay?
Oh my
I mean, it would
God.
cause me it would cause me pleasure, and it would make me feel okay because I'm psychotic. But does that make it okay? Of course not, unless you're just weird and you think it's okay. But yeah, I don't think just because I want to do something, it makes it morally justified.
Y'all, I've never
You know what I
played
mean?
the opposition before.
Hello?
Well, I think it's I in my personal opinion, I'm not saying you should change your opinion. I'm just saying.
Well, your opinion is wrong.
Yeah,
Period.
so we're penny nickel dime penny.
Penny,
Wait,
nickel,
what is it?
No,
Penny nickel.
So it's penny, nickel, dime, penny, penny, nickel, dime, nickel, penny, nickel, dime, penny, penny, nickel, quarter.
Why does he know the full beat? Why?
Because I saw it on TikTok.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was the same girl who played Megan, wasn't it?
Yeah, who played Megan? She was on
Said-
Rap TV too.
No, she was like
Have
penny,
you-
nickel, dime, penny, penny, nickel, dime, nickel, penny, nickel, dime, penny, penny, nickel, quarter. And if you do it fast, penny, nickel, dime, penny, penny, nickel, dime, nickel, penny, nickel, dime, nickel, penny, penny.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, what is it? He's unleashing the ancient scriptures.
Giselle, you can't be on here.
Who's Giselle?
Sorry.
Wait, who is Giselle?
This girl, she's like 10. Giselle.
Oh my gosh, let Giselle up. Hey Giselle.
She's 10.
Let's bring up
Giselle.
everybody. Just bring up everybody.
Giselle, you can't.
Everybody.
Wait, Giselle, you
Penny,
can't.
nickel, dime, penny, penny, nickel, dime, nickel, penny, nickel, dime, penny, penny, nickel, quarter.
Giselle.
Girl, you don't know I'm 14?
We're really mad at you. Giselle, we're really mad at you.
Giselle, this is your mother calling. How dare you?
Giselle,
How dare we speak
Giselle.
Merry Christmas? How dare we?
Giselle, she's on the phone as we speak. Giselle, do you really want to play this game with us? Giselle.
We
Giselle,
have your mother
'cause
on the phone. We have speed dial ready to go.
Giselle.
How dare we
Giselle?
speak Merry Christmas? How dare we?
How dare we speak Merry Christmas? Giselle,
I'm
what do you mean you
Giselle
don't
up.
know?
I'm bringing her
Giselle,
up. I'm bringing
hey
her up.
Siri, drop the nuke. Giselle.
Hey
Giselle,
Siri. Hey Siri. I feel like Lorraine right now.
Hey Siri. I'm quoting him. Drop the nuke. Hey, Giselle. Giselle. I have your
What
mother on speed. I
ethnicity
have your
is
mother on
Adam
speed dial.
DeMarco?
What?
Girl, that's a lick.
Chat, I'm too lazy to get up and I might sprites across the room. I'm so cooked.
You're so good.
MFC.
I just like that. I just
You're
can't get up,
Maddie,
you know?
you have one comment that says first comment, what a diva.
I know.
What-
I'm like that.
I support that.
Wait, plus
That's
30?
the.
Wait, I'm
I have
confused.
8 likes on here.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
why
know.
does it say you have 30? Why does it say you have 30 comments?
I
But you
He
only-
gave me
rebuke
plus
that.
30, and that's the guy that gave me all the stuff in the game.
Oh.
He got on both of his accounts.
I
and started gifting
rebuke
me
that. I
stuff.
rebuke that.
Just because I gave him mod. I was like, chill.
I saw this.
And then he left, and I was like, I give you mod for 2 minutes.
Wait, I'm gonna see if I can connect my microphone to my phone. Give me a second. It's gonna be like just a minute.
I'm on my 8-year-old my 8-year-old sister's iPad because my laptop died. Because I'm like that, chat.
You're just like that.
Yeah, I'm just like that.
You're just like that.
Okay, I'm actually gonna be not lazy and get my.
Oh my gosh, your Halloween is so. Wait, sorry, your avatar is so Halloween. Wow.
I know.
love it. You're just like that.
My friend made it.
You're just like that.
You don't
I
hear
know, I'm just like
this.
that.
Huh?
Yeah, we could hear you a second
Yeah,
ago.
Wait, y'all
was
are
a
the same person. Oh my gosh, y'all are the same person. No, yeah, we can hear
He has
you.
like 10 accounts.
Maddie's on Nate. Hello,
Yeah, I'm like everywhere.
Matt.
Yeah, I just call him Moon because well,
He's spies
I showed him
everywhere.
my friend
No one say
Moonbeam
it.
Ice Cream, which is his. I heard her singing Moonbeam Ice Cream when I showed him your username.
I got this new microphone off Amazon and it's actually so good. You can connect it to your iPhone and everything.
Okay, why are you like a walking ad? Like you're like.
Okay, listen, I didn't mention the brand. Why are we calling this an advertisement?
Damn. Let them get
Yo,
their
do you want to see how I
It's
look
called
IRL?
Fi-Fine, by the way.
You want to see
It's
how I look
$50. You
IRL?
can get it on sale right now for only 25% off. If you buy it right now, we'll give you 2 free.
Yo, look,
Got really
this is how I look IRL chat.
We know.
Oh, that's nice, Matt. Oh, Maddie, if you don't mind me asking, do you think it's good to be LGBT? Do you think it's like it's okay?
Oh, no, she does.
Oh,
Yeah.
why?
Yeah, she's my...
Ew.
Oh,
Let
no,
the
you didn't.
Lord repel your sins. Let the.
You know what we need to do, Kat?
What?
We need to, like, every time somebody says they support the LGBTQ, we just keep saying why.
I
Because
added
I
you, by
can't.
the way.
Why?
No, why? Like, you know what? You know what?
I have something to say to that.
Yes, I
No, but-
am, Giselle.
No, but Maddie, why?
Why?
Like,
Why?
actually, why? Why? Why do you support it?
Because I am.
Why? wait, why? Wait, why are you? Wait, what? Because you are what? Because you. What?
Wait, I have something for y'all.
What?
Oh, wait, give me a minute. Oh, I had to swap back to my other account. I'm too
I
lazy.
support it, not frog. No, I support it because I am LGBTQ+.
Maddie. Oh, because you are? Well, why are you what you are? Wait, how am I meant to respond to that? Because you are?
Penny, nickel,
Why,
dime,
though?
penny, penny, nickel, dime, nickel, penny, nickel,
You
dime,
keep
penny, penny, nickel,
singing
quarter.
freaking penny nickel dime. Snap the penny nickel dime
It's
out
so
of
hard
you.
not to sing it. I love penny, nickel, dime.
Penny nickel
Maddie.
Penny,
dime.
nickel, dime, penny,
No.
penny, nickel, dime, nickel, penny, nickel, dime, penny,
Oh
penny,
my
nickel, quarter.
gosh. He's unleashing the oh my god.
No.
He's unleashing the ancient
Oh,
scriptures.
saying some amazing song.
Why are we like summoning? Who are we summoning?
I know. Yo, I'm not typing in chat.
Guys,
It's
I
because
feel
Giselle's
bad
texting me.
for Big Poppy 1010.
They just joined.
It's not even Big Poppy. It's Big Pappy. Like he's
Pep.
country.
Pappy.
She's not gonna
Not
talk. Do you want me to add him up
Grandpappy.
here?
Penny. Oh, is Giselle like your sister?
So she thought I was like 12 or 10, and my sister is my cat and talks, and she sounds like me. So,
Oh.
So what is this kid want?
Quarter.
Oh, now I got Kat singing it.
Are you tired? Wait, let me look at the debate things. Then wait, can I friend you?
Who?
Yes, you may.
Oh, him. You already
Actually,
friended
make
me.
sure to friend Pixelated Pursuit. Don't friend this account that I'm talking on.
Okay. Add friend.
I friended Moonbeam Ice Cream. I'm like that.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
what?
Girl, call me that one more time. I'm gonna rip that wig off.
Girl call me ugly. I saw girl wears. I'll make a message. Okay, anyways.
Are we
okay,
not,
wait,
are we
let
not
me-
talking about gay people then?
Let me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she speaks. Anyway, oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
You
are
know what? I want to
for-
talk to this person personally. This is going to be some therapy. Hello.
Yo. Hello. What do you want to say? What do you want to talk about?
Why are you against the LGBTQ?
I wouldn't say I'm against the LGB part. I'd say I'm against
Okay,
the
so are
rest
you
of it.
against the T?
I would say that it's not possible to transition to a different gender.
Okay, well that's obviously not true. Because we
Okay,
can
what?
transition to being the opposite gender.
Why?
What do you mean why? We have surgeries to do that.
Yeah, but surgery doesn't change your biological structure, does it?
Yeah, so gender is not biological. You're talking about X. Which isn't what I'm talking about. People who are trans aren't changing their X, they're changing their gender.
Yeah, but it's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Okay,
Merriam
so
Webster will tell you that.
How
Not even
would
that
you,
Cambridge.
how would you be able to define someone as a man or a woman if you can be whatever you want?
It's plain and simple. So we define women as whoever looks the most akin to, or looks most feminine, or acts the most feminine. If you see somebody outside and they look more feminine than masculine, you're going to call them girl because you assume they're a woman based on how they look.
Okay, but if we add all of this, different stuff together, you can't assume any of it because now you can be non-binary or, whatever things there are.
Yeah, but you don't transition to being non-binary. We're talking about transitioning between man and woman.
Okay.
Like, we're not talking about... Yeah.
So do you think that, like, kids should be put on hormone blockers?
I mean, I say it depends. Need the consent of the child. They would need to be reversible. Because there are some hormones that are reversible.
I just don't think that you should. I genuinely believe that if you put enough effort into trying to help someone out of thinking that way, it would change.
They tried that with conversion therapy. That didn't work out.
I don't know. I think it would if we put as much effort as we do into transitioning people.
Actually die from that. Like people actually commit suicide.
Yeah, no,
from that.
conversion therapy actually did lead to a sharp increase in offings. And it's been shown that when you try to push somebody away from their identity rather than affirm it, they're going to be more likely to commit.
Okay, right. So do you not think that people who have transitioned have a higher chance of committing suicide as well?
No, because there's a lot more therapy involved after you get hormone therapy done. There's actually a lot that goes into those kinds of surgeries. It requires a lot of consent. You have to talk to a lot of psychologists, therapists. The rate of offings after the fact, or the rate of regret after the fact, is actually lower than some surgeries.
But that's the thing. I don't think that people are in the right mental state to make that sort of decision. I believe personally.
You do realize that the whole point of transitioning is to help somebody's mental state, right?
Yeah, but that's what we believe. That's what we think. But how do you know?
No, that's just the reality of it.
If my kid came to me and he said, if I got a tattoo, it would really help my mental state, I wouldn't let them get one.
Okay.
So does that not
wanting
apply?
a tattoo considered something part of a mental illness? Because gender dysphoria is labeled as a mental illness. Wanting a tattoo isn't.
No, I don't think. No, you're not getting what I'm saying. I'm saying that.
You're right, because there isn't a correlation between the two. Wanting a tattoo and having a mental illness that makes you feel uncomfortable in your body does not necessarily not necessarily equivalent.
Yeah, but I think that's what it is. I think it's just a mental illness.
Yeah, but you do realize that being transgender isn't a mental illness, it's just gender dysphoria. And the treatment for gender dysphoria is usually therapy or transitioning.
Again, I think gender dysphoria is real, but I think transitioning is not the way to go about it.
Once again, saying it's real is just refusing to acknowledge the reality of it. Because science itself backs up transitioning.
In what way?
Yeah, so science affirms trans people by a study done in Norway found that 6 trans people, when their brain was taken out post-mortem, they found that their hypothalamuses were more in line with the gender they were transitioning to than the gender they were assigned at birth.
How is that possible to check after someone's died?
Because you can see the size of the hypothalamus. The brain doesn't just shrink the moment you die.
No, okay, but how can you correlate, their gender and how they feel after? I don't think that's a real study. I'd have to...
Yeah, sure, I can give you the study and I can tell you why it's a real study. So let me explain it in a very simple way. These people all transitioned because they felt uncomfortable in their body. Correct?
Okay.
And so men and women tend to have different sized hypothalamuses. Men tend to have smaller ones, women tend to have larger ones. So a man who transitioned to being a woman had a hypothalamus that was larger and more in tune with women than a man.
Is that not due to the hormones they're given, though?
That's not the hormones they're given. These aren't people who, not all of them transitioned. That would be considered a factor in it when they were taking into consideration the statistics for the study.
So they weren't transitioned. So
I said
how-
some of them weren't transitioned. And you would need to give me evidence that hormones would affect the hypothalamus specifically in the brain.
Well, surely if you're given estrogen more than
Okay,
normal men,
first off,
would you-
estrogen, yeah, so it's estrogen, and estrogen does not necessarily have a link to brain chemistry. It's not going to completely alter your brain.
I think it would.
Okay, but based on what evidence?
Again, you're just giving me a study that I've never heard of.
Yeah,
you
and
know.
you've never heard of it, so I'll give you the study.
Okay. And again, is 6 people in Norway really a real study, or is that?
It is considered a real study. So it is, heed lessons from past studies involving transgender people first, do no harm. That was the name of it. It links to the study in there as well.
Okay, right. Again, how can we not just say that being transgender is a mental illness? You know what I mean?
So several credible medical groups do not label it as a mental illness. I mean, they label gender dysphoria as a mental illness, but there simply is no medical evidence at the moment to suggest that being LGBTQ in general is a mental illness in and of itself. Most mental illnesses that LGBTQ people have are anxiety and depression, and those are a result of the way they're treated by society.
How are they treated by society?
Discriminated against, harassed, disrespected, unaffirmed.
I'd say they're more respected in society now than straight people
Yeah,
are.
that's why it's still illegal to be LGBTQ in several countries.
Yeah, but
that's also why we find stories of LGBTQ people being murdered for being LGBTQ.
These are in third world countries, though.
The United States, this is happening in the United States.
Again, but you could say this, for any country, anywhere, about literally anything.
Yeah, so I'm saying that to claim that they are more respected now than before, yes, by that much now.
Yeah, but I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, so I'm saying obviously we're going to be more respected now than before, but that's not saying very much.
That's not saying that what?
I said that a person, or I should say in time, if before we were treated horribly and now we're treated a little bit better, that is not saying that much.
But I don't think it's just a little bit better. I think
Sure, what's gotten better for LGBTQ people?
Okay, I think entire political parties, especially in the US, are now targeting trans people to, obviously increase their vote chance. I think they're getting a lot more.
Trans people make up less than 1% of the US population. They're not targeting
so why are they being so overrepresented?
And they're not being overrepresented. If anything, the Republican Party talks about them the most. The Democratic Party brings them up the least. And not only that, but I feel like both parties actually tend to overlook the LGBTQ community. And not only that, but the Supreme Court is currently looking at reversing the ban on conversion therapy, which historically caused people to commit as a result, because it is literally just torturing people.
Again, I think with the right help, I don't think it is.
Okay.
I believe
there's multitudes of studies and evidence that suggest the opposite. Conversion therapy does not help. Like, you can keep saying, I think this, I think that, evidence disagrees with you.
Yeah, but you're just saying there's many studies, there's studies here.
Yeah, so let me give you the study so that you can stop sitting here like, oh, you're not giving me the specific source. Mind you, you haven't cited a specific source this whole debate.
Again, because I'm going off what I think.
Yeah, so you have no logical reasoning other than I think this and I think that. That's not sound logic. That's supporting an opinion with an opinion.
I wouldn't say that. I would say that most transgender people I have met or seen online are mentally ill, and I think that carries.
Do you think the internet is an accurate reflection of reality?
No, but like I said, the transgender people I've met.
Yes, but that's once again oh my god, my mind's gone blank. That's anecdotal evidence. That's not an accurate reflection of reality. That's just the people you've seen. That doesn't mean that all trans people or even the majority talk like that or act like that.
I think, you know, if you come across so many people with the same, you know, sort of, you know, they give off the same.
I swear to God, if you start another sentence with "I think I'm going to remove you," do you have any evidence for your beliefs other than "I think this and I think that"?
You haven't given me any evidence either. What
I
are you
literally
talking
just
about?
gave you the study that shows that LGBT or trans people have brains more in line with the gender they're transitioning to. What sources have you cited?
Where have you given me these?
MyBrain.net, IThink.org, MyMindSaidThis.gov. Oh my God, trying to raise my blood pressure. Kat was laughing. She's like cackling.
Raising my blood pressure is crazy.
Because that's exactly what he's doing. He's sitting here, he's like, you haven't cited anything. Girl, I literally gave you the study about the Norwegian study about trans brains. Cogito ergo sum. Hello?
Oh my god, this is the one who said.
Oh,
This is the one who said
Zuchan,
that.
I remember you.
Bring back.
Yeah.
Wait, just scroll up in chat and you'll see the message.
Oh my God. Okay, hi Zuchan. Do you disagree with the LGBTQ?
Disagree? Yes.
Why?
So I believe that what you're talking about to wait, did he leave? Yeah. What you sorry. What you were talking about to him about the evidence and like what you gave him, like what? Can you tell me what evidence you said to him and like?
Yeah. So I
on
cited
point?
nature.com. He had lessons from past studies involving transgender people. First, do no harm. That links to a Norwegian study conducted where they dissected the brains of 6 trans people post-mortem and found that all 6 of them had hypothalamuses that were more in line with the gender they identified as than the gender they were assigned at birth.
Okay, yes, that is what I was looking for. Okay, so about the brains, yes, I agree with like what you were talking about with how. Were you talking about how they can tell if they're female or male? Is that where you were trying to get to? With the brains?
No. So I was talking
No.
about how science affirms trans people by virtue of that.
Oh, okay. I was saying about my disagreements. In my opinion, I don't know if you believe it or not, but like, I believe that God came here and made a man for a woman and not a woman for a woman or a man for a man because
Okay, Zoo.
that's my belief.
Okay. I'm asking that you please keep religion out of this discussion and try to keep it as secular as possible. Simply because I'm not here to entertain.
Comes to all this. Creation comes to all this. We're all created.
Zoo. I'm not entertaining religious debates. This is a debate rooted in science.
Science?
Yes.
Science?
Yes.
Okay, I won't use religion then. Because religion is where I get my main points from. But
Okay, do you
whatever.
have any points outside of religion?
Yes, I do. So, in my opinion, and the researches I've gone through, like just me just doing whatever, usually identifying like a male or a female. Okay. Bro, I'm like losing control because like I can't. Okay, you tell me something.
I'm sorry. I need you to take. You're at a 10. I need you at a 3. Please lower your voice. I don't know what just happened, but I heard. Ah! Okay, let's try this again. I can see you, Kat. I'm gonna bring you up.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
lose
lower
stressed
your
out.
volume down to like 50. Let's see if I can still hear you.
Okay. Can you
Okay.
hear me now? Because my voice is very deep, so like. Anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. So the disagreements, as I was saying, like men, if you're a man and you're wanting to change your identity to a female, are you still, in your opinion, tell me, are you still considered a male to you, or are you considered a full-on female to where
Yeah,
you...
so that's interesting you bring that up. Most trans people actually acknowledge their original birth acts. I still acknowledge trans people's original acts. Like I said
So
before,
you-
trans people acknowledge that their X isn't changing, they're changing their gender.
Okay, so gender is a made-up thing, in my opinion, and what I've learned so far during my lifespan.
Period.
And so I'm just gonna say the word because it's so like it's your sex. So like you're a female or you're a male, and if you're changing that, it's your decision too. But like it can be a bad decision, or it can be just a decision like you're trying to change yourself. Wait, how can you make
Zoo.
a gender?
I do have to move on. We have been talking for a while.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, you have a great day. Okay. That wasn't that bad. He said it's Naomi Campbell.
I would
Campbell's
like to
chicken noodle
present to the
soup.
class. I would like to present to the class. I found out something. I would like to present.
I was thinking about from Lorray when he's like, this guy comes, he's like, I look like Naomi Campbell. And he's like, Campbell's chicken noodle soup. Laugh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love Quen. No, Cat. What happened? Oh my god. Okay, you know what? It's fine. We'll wait for you. Hi, Cammy.
Hello?
Hi. Do you disagree with being LGBTQ?
Wait, what'd you say? Sorry, I didn't.
Do you
hear
disagree with being LGBTQ?
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
Like I low key like I'm like I've been like married to like my wife for like a little bit, but like low key, like I feel like kiss and do sometimes.
Okay. I didn't know you were allowed to get married under the age of 18. Anyway. Cammy, you are not over
I would like
18.
to present to the class, please. So, according to the National Center for Biotechnology Information, researchers want, according to, okay, journal, sorry, let me give you a quick, I read it because I was not paying attention to anything you guys were saying, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to present to the class. So let me give you a quick summary of what I read. It's like a brain transgender woman like study. And then it was like in 2022. So researchers wanted to find out like whether or not the brain, okay, low-key very much similar to like what you were saying, but I'm assuming it's a different study because it's not 6 people. And I don't know if it specifies if it's in Norway or not. Anyways, they wanted to find out whether or not the brains of like transgender women are more like similar to even just like biological, like the thing they identify with, right? And there was 24 cisgender men in it, 24 cisgender women, 24 transgender women before hormone therapy. So hormones did not affect this. Anyways, MRI scans were used.
Sorry.
Let me
I keep laughing every time you go.
Anyways, so the average like score for cisgender men is like 1 point. I don't even understand the units that this is taken in, but I'm just reading it. The average score is like 1.0, so just like 1. and that's typical for males. And then for cisgender women, the average score is 0, which is typical for females. But then for transgender women, so like males who identify, you get the point, right? Their average score was 0.75, and that's so close to the one. Sorry, that's my bad. That's, you understand what I'm saying? Like their brain shifted. So the results would like suggest that transgender women's brains show like it would be like partly aligned with the gender identity that they align with.
I don't know how you
literally-
managed to ignore me playing Milkshake in the
I
background.
feel like Einstein. No, I could hear that very vividly. I feel like Einstein right now. Like there's study, bro. Like, I feel like
Yeah,
Einstein
Iron
right now.
Hammer. It's amazing that people are still able to ignore scientific fact.
Iron Hammer, dude. This is in reference to like 2 debates ago when the host was debating someone who was like, "There's no
About
evidence
trans people's
that there's
existence.
going." Yeah,
I'm
there's
glad
no-
you agree
there's-
with me on scientific fact.
Like they were saying that there's no evidence towards like there being any like changes like in brain structure for like trans women aligning more with just like regular women. And then the host gave a statistic, and I was like, you know what? I'm bored. Might as well research this myself. I feel like Einstein right now.
Yeah, I feel so smart
thank
in that
you.
moment.
Yeah, thank you for letting me present to the class.
Okay, I'm gonna bring up Iron Hammer because he's had his hand up for 6 minutes. Hello.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you for letting me up. That's my viewpoint. I'm mainly going to disagree with the T aspect of LGBTQ. I don't believe that men can be women, and I don't think that we should be appealing to a social structure, a social construct that is subject to change within time, place, or person. I think it's much more reliable to observe material reality and biological fact of what a woman is and what a man is, or what a male and a female is, and we shouldn't be adhering to a social construct.
Okay, so basically you don't believe in
for-
gender. Like you don't
well, no, I
believe in
believe
gender
that- I
as
believe-
a concept.
Yeah, so I believe that gender is like, obviously, because I know T people use this a lot, like that gender is somewhat of a social construct and a reality where like, oh, well, I'm able to tell and look at this woman right now because she has feminine features, a softer voice, longer hair, right? But I don't believe that that should be the entirety of how we view men and women. And I don't believe that I don't believe that that justifies self-identification.
Okay, so basically you don't align with, or you don't understand gender, or like you don't agree with gender inherently.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll see.
What do you mean we'll see?
I mean, just however you're going to explain it, because there might be certain aspects I agree and disagree with.
I mean, I basically just define man or woman as what society thinks a man and woman looks like. That's going to be subjective between every person. I feel like gender in and of itself is very subjective.
Yeah, I feel like that's based off of flimsy reasoning, and you could use that type of logic to justify race changing to another.
Sure.
Sure? Wait, so you believe that if a white man becomes a black man, that's valid?
I didn't say it was valid. I just don't care about it. Those people
Okay,
are beyond help.
So, well, what if someone just makes the same case for T people?
Yeah, what's the equivalence between gender and race?
That they're both social constructs, and the logic that you used was essentially that
Gender is more
because they
rooted
identify.
Gender is more rooted in biology than race. Race has no bearing in biology.
Well, it does. There's genetic factors as well, but
No, there isn't. Race is
the-
race is based off the color of your skin, which can be changed by the environment you are in.
Well, not just that. I believe there. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that there is a genetic factor as to race.
Yeah, so we can look it up together.
Okay.
It says race is widely considered a social construct defined by cultural and societal contexts rather than biological realities. Race is defined in language and culture reflecting societal norms and values rather than objective biological fact. The concept of race has evolved with its meanings and implications shifting throughout history. For example, the racial category of white has changed over time with groups like Italians, once considered non-white, now being classified as white. This historical fluidity illustrates how race is constructed socially rather than being a fixed biological characteristic. Scholars argue that race is one of the most significant social categories used to create arbitrary social hierarchies. Factors such as skin color, geographical location, and cultural background have been used to classify people into racialized groups, leading to systemic inequalities and discrimination. From a scientific perspective, there is more genetic variation within self-identified racial groups than between them. This suggests that the biological basis for racial categories is weak, reinforcing the idea that race is a social construct rather than a meaningful biological classification.
Okay, yeah, I can concede to that point.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So
I would say
still make the
gender-
argument, though.
Yeah,
so
I was saying
still.
gender is more rooted in biology than race. That's why I don't think they're necessarily the same thing or equivalent.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that they're the same thing. However, I do believe that the logic that you gave is equivalent of the idea that someone identifies as something and someone appears as such, so therefore they must be that thing according to a social construct, right? The logic is still the same.
Sure. So,
Yeah, sure.
whether
So
you
why
go
is one
into-
valid and why is one valid and why is the other one not valid? If your logic is the same for both.
Why do I not care about one and I care about the other?
Yeah. Well, no. Why is one valid? Like, why does one? Why would you? Because like, if a T person walked up to you, would you adhere to what they have to say for themselves, like their pronouns, their gender, and whatnot? How they
What if I
identify
didn't know
themselves?
that person was trans? I would just go with whatever I assumed them to be when they came up to me.
Well, what if they told you like, hey, I'm T, so I want you to.
Then I
to
may as
respect
well
me.
respect that because that's the assumption that I already had when I was talking to them.
Okay, and so what if someone who was Rikta, right, race changed to another, and they walked up to you and was like, hey, I'm black, can you address me as such?
Yeah, I can tell you right now, a person who tries to make themselves look black is gonna have a hard time. I'll be
I
able to
disagree.
tell if a
Rachel
person
Dolezal.
is- I'm sorry?
I disagree. Rachel Dolezal. Look, that looked like a black woman to me.
Who?
Rachel Dolezal. There's other examples as well.
Rachel.
But
Okay, wait. I actually need to know. How do you spell her name?
yeah, Rachel Dolezal. Also, we could also bring up Drewski. We could bring up Drewski as well. Did you see that? That was crazy.
Yeah, I don't think anybody believed it. They called it out immediately.
That looked like, if you didn't know who Drewski was prior,
You
that
said
looked
Rachel
identical to a
who?
white man.
How's her last name spelled?
Dolezal.
Ah, I see. That's clearly a white woman.
That certain pictures do. Well, no. That looks like a black woman to me.
That does not look. Are we crazy right now? I need everybody to look up Rachel Dolezal.
Yeah, Rachel Dolezal. That
Because
looks
this
like a
does
black
not
woman
look
to me.
like a black woman to me. This looks like a white woman.
Well, and even then, though, society regarded her as a black woman and genuinely believed that she was a black woman until she was like, hey, I'm actually not a black
So
woman.
society's definition of race and gender is subjective, which is what I said earlier.
Yeah, which is why it's based off of flimsy reasoning. It's going to be based off of however they identify and however they feel and what they look like. And that's not, in my
But
opinion,
you
I don't see why you should value
you
that.
called that exact definition flimsy reasoning, even though
Yeah, it's
the
based off of
reasoning
flimsy
behind
reasoning.
it is that people can see somebody, and even if they're not what they see them as, they'll still call them that. That's literally the proof is in the pudding.
Well, no, because I mean that you could just use a disguise for right. Someone could disguise themselves and lie about who they actually are.
Yeah, how
that
are
doesn't
we
make them
disguising?
who they
How are
are.
we disguising ourselves as black or white? I can tell you right now, it is not easy to disguise yourself as another race. This woman looks white. I'm gonna tell you right now, Rachel Dolezal cannot pass for a black woman.
Well, she clearly did.
No, she didn't. I'm looking at her face right now.
Well,
She
to
looks
you,
orange.
maybe.
She looks like a
subjective-
Jamaican pumpkin.
Jamaican? Huh?
I said she looks like a
wonder-
Jamaican pumpkin. As in, she looks so orange. Okay, so
I mean-
it's RACHEL DOLEZAL. ZAL. Oh my god. I'll type it in the chat. I was looking at Rachel Dole. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this this is proof that this is subjective because this is not a black woman.
Yeah, I agree that it's subjective.
The first
but,
picture I saw her, she is literally pasty.
Yeah,
Did you
I mean,
see the
but she-
pictures?
Yeah, I've seen the pictures, but I mean, regardless, she was still identified as black and still was regarded as black by many people. But I can
Yeah,
agree with
many
you that it's
people. I can tell
subjective.
you right now, and ain't nobody here regarding her as black.
That's cool, but anywho, you're just, I agree with you that everything is subjective when it comes up to that, but I believe that it's based off of flimsy reasoning because just because you think that you're something and you look like you're something doesn't make you that something. And just because, and you're pointing out the flaws of it as well, because you could misidentify someone just through their appearance, right? The objective way we can determine what a man and what a woman is, or how I define man and woman was basically just male and female, right? How we can determine what male and female is by looking at well, I know Schmex actually does have a genetic factor into it, and we can actually determine.
Well, I mean, X is genetic. Like, it is literally just genetics. It comes down to organs, chromosomes, biological makeup.
So my question to you is, why should we prioritize a social construct over biological reality?
Right. Because okay. So it's not that anybody's prioritizing it. So let me put it in a way that makes sense. I don't think anybody is consciously going to sit here and be like, okay, I'm going to go examine this person's junk, make sure they're male or female. No, because our brains are wired to take the shortcut through everything. So naturally, when a person is looking at a particular person or problem, they're going to take the shortcut based off prior knowledge to make inferences about that person. That's just how our brains are wired. I can assure you that I agree with you that it's not a good system, but that isn't going to change. That's just brain chemistry.
I mean, yeah, I can understand that, but I mean, I feel like that didn't really answer my question of, you know, why would we value, why do we need to value that over biological reality,
like
right?
I just
let's
said,
say I wanted
because
to.
people are going to use gender more often because that is how our brains are wired. That's how we take shortcuts. That is why we value it more, because it is much easier to just make assumptions on a person's gender, or I should say on their X, rather than sitting here and going, are you a male? Are you a female? Can I go inspect you really quick? Our brains are going to always take the shortcut.
Right. So what makes trans identity valid then, if it's just based off of what you think and your appearance, which anybody could lie about, by the way, and which, by the way, you could just easily misidentify.
So like I said earlier, the study that I showed actually, which was the one, I believe Beamed looked it up. It was either Beamed or Cat, but I showed them a study. It was done in Norway of 6 trans people that showed that their brains actually had parts like the hypothalamus that were more in line with the gender they transitioned to than the gender that they were assigned at birth.
Yeah, I already debunked this in the chat. That doesn't justify anything logically.
What do you mean
So
it
just
doesn't
because
justify
your brain,
anything logically?
So just because your brain tells you to do something doesn't mean that action is justified, right?
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. So in the case of gender dysphoria, that is you feeling uncomfortable within your own body. And oftentimes when we repress that instead of embrace it, it leads to offing.
So we should accept delusions because some people might off themselves because their brain tells them to do that. That still doesn't justify anything logically.
So I can tell you right now, we don't actually feed into people's delusions. What we do is we help them. And oftentimes transitioning is a very good way of helping people with gender dysphoria. The same way that people with depression get therapy, and that can help them. For people who are addicted, they can go to rehab.
So essentially what you're telling me,
alleviating a delusion is not affirming it. Or alleviating a delusion is not necessarily saying this delusion is okay.
Well, you are regarding it to that person as being true, though. So this would be like me saying that that because I'm Christian, I need you to adhere to my Christian. Well, no, it's got to be a certain belief. You need to read the Bible or something. I don't know. Otherwise, I'm gonna, harm myself or something.
Yeah, that's. Oh, that hurt.
That hurt.
Yeah, that hurt my ears.
Oh.
Shoot. Now I've lost my train of thought. Man, where was I going? Oh.
And I mean, still regardless.
Oh, okay. So, like I just said before, treating a delusion or mental illness is not saying that that mental illness is good and okay. That's saying we're going to help you because we do care. Being transgender in and of itself is not a mental illness. In fact, transitioning is often used as a treatment for gender dysphoria because it helps that person. It can alleviate
never said it was
anxiety.
a mental illness. Yeah, I never said that.
I'm saying gender dysphoria is a mental illness. So I'm saying being transgender is a mental illness. I'm saying it's a treatment. I'm not saying you said that or made that claim.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I see what you mean, but I mean, regardless, I still don't believe that there's like a logical foundation for this. You're basically saying that, okay, well, someone identifies something as something, someone looks like something, and they want to be that thing. Otherwise, they're going to hurt themselves. Therefore, we should address them as being that thing. I'm
Yeah,
just
if
not
a
going to ever
person with
adhere to that.
depression complains of well, I can't say that. I almost did, but if a person with depression claims that they're going to do things like that, what do therapists usually do? They can
I
prescribe
don't.
them antidepressants, they can give them talk therapy. That is affirming that it is okay. That's not they're saying that you should commit this. They're saying we're going to help you as much as we can because we care about you and we want you to be happier.
Well, I think that's a little bit different, right? Giving them therapy and giving them the talk to get out of their, disillusioned state versus, hey, let's make you look like a woman and everyone has to adhere that you are a woman right now, right? Otherwise they're a horrible person. I think that's a little bit different.
Most trans people do not care. It's people who intentionally misgender people just to be jerks. And honestly, I can understand that to some point. And one of a big thing that I saw, do you know who Sarah McBride is?
It sounds familiar, but no.
Transgender congresswoman from Delaware. Oh my God. So she was at a meeting with the chairman and he was like, I'm going to recognize Mr. McBride's time. And Sarah McBride went, thank you, Madam Chair. And then he blew up on her. But it's a lot of times people who misgender trans people do it just to be jerks. It's not because they truly care about, oh, well, this person's transitioning. No, it's not that. They just want to be a jerk. And even if you don't have the intention of being a jerk, when you sit there and you're already aware that a person is a woman or they've transitioned to a woman and you're sitting there and going, well, I don't care. I'm going to keep calling you this because it's what you are just being a jerk at that point. Most of the people who don't affirm or care about trans identities are just people who are jerks. They don't have a logical basis for it.
So if I was depressed and let's say I just wanted you to follow the Bible or something and I wanted you to follow somewhat of my Christian beliefs, right? And basically said that, hey, I'm going to put a gun to my head if you don't, read the Bible every single day. And you said, no, I'm not going to read the Bible. I don't believe in that. And then you shoot myself. Is that on you?
No, because
no, okay.
This is an extremely impossible not even impossible, but it's an extremely difficult hypothetical because the chances of it happening are near zero. And even if it was happening, that makes no sense. So medical professionals who are treating these issues, they get to the root cause of it. Because telling this person, they're saying, oh, as soon as you read the Bible, I'll be just fine. Obviously not, because we know there's something deeper than that going on. People don't just say, read the Bible or I'll do that to myself and have their only motive being you wanting to read the Bible or wanting you to read the Bible. So I'm saying it's a lot deeper than just saying, well, if I have this and I want you to do this, then you have to do this. It's a lot more.
Well, no, I don't believe that I should be forced to adhere to someone's delusions, right? I don't believe that I should be forced to, I go by they, them. Well, I don't really care.
Transgender
I don't really
isn't
want
a delusion, though.
Well, from my viewpoint of the biological reality, yeah, I do believe that it is a delusion. So I'm not really going to value it.
I mean, you can think that, but I would say science disagrees. It's not necessarily a delusion.
I mean, yeah, I would disagree with it, but I don't really see how the analogy. I mean, I'm just kind of like a little test analogy that I've been using for debates, but I mean, I don't see because the logic is essentially that you're a jerk or you're a bad person because this person is going to harm themselves. Because you're not going to adhere to their beliefs. I don't see how the analogy doesn't work.
Do you know what the job of anybody who takes medicine or what the oath they have to take when they go in is?
No, I don't know.
It's to do more good than harm. The reason people are affirming these things is because it would cause more harm if they chose to disrespect or hurt somebody because of it. That is the oath you take when you become a doctor. Or I should say any medical professional. So obviously they're going to do what helps that person the best. And when a person has gender dysphoria, oftentimes that is transitioning. That is just the reality of it. Transitioning is always going to be the best treatment for gender dysphoria. Of course, with the informed consent of the person.
Okay, I don't get how that responded to what I just said right now, though, because that's still, you have to adhere to my beliefs, otherwise I'm gonna shoot myself. I don't think
Yeah,
that's really.
once again, that is literally just how medicine works. You are supposed to help a person as much as you can and do the best for what you, I should say, do what you think is best for the patient and what would produce the best outcomes for them. Do you think telling a person they're delusional for feeling that way or affirming it is going to have a better outcome for the patient?
No, but it's the reality though, right? And I don't want to be
I don't
forced
care
just
if it's
because
the
someone's going to
reality.
harm themselves.
A lot
Yeah,
of medicine is lying to people, unfortunately.
Well, do you believe that we could spend money to find alternative solutions instead of gender affirming care? Do you think such a thing could exist?
No, because the whole
No?
point of gender affirming care is to affirm the gender that a person feels like.
Well, what I'm trying to say is, like, do you think that there's a possibility that there might be alternative care?
What is the
or
alternative
that,
to gender affirming care?
well, that's what I'm trying to say, that
Or
we could
what
give
could
money.
be an alternative to gender affirming care?
Well, that's what I'm trying to, ask you, kind of, because I'm just saying, like, do you
Well,
think
I don't
that
know why
maybe we
you're
should
asking me,
spend?
because I just said that I don't see an alternative for gender affirming care, because the whole point of gender affirming care is to alleviate feelings of gender dysphoria.
Right. What I'm trying to say is, do you think that money could be used to research certain different aspects and to find different
I mean, they
avenues
can
to
put
treat
money
this?
towards it. I don't think it'll have any productive results.
Okay, I mean that's a fair statement. I mean, I think honestly this is gonna probably be like an agree to disagree thing, because
It might as well be, because we have been talking
yeah.
for like 15
yeah, I'm gonna let other people up, but I did have a good conversation with you. That
Thank
was
you.
and that was educating too. You got me on that race point though. You got me. I had to concede to that. You got me on that one, but
But you're a very educated person.
Thank you. Oh, that's heartwarming. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great
So are you. Yeah. You gave really good arguments. Okay. I'm gonna let other people come up and I'm gonna stop yapping.
Why was that so sweet? Y'all, my heart just broke. I feel bad now. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I don't know why that made me feel bad. Okay, I need to move on because this person's been waiting 15 minutes. I'm a guy.
Hello. Yeah, so what position do you hold? I wasn't really listening.
Yeah, I'm for the LGBTQ.
Okay. I could play devil's advocate and argue against it, if you'd be down.
When you say devil's advocate, do you mean that you do actually agree with it? You're just not agreeing with it for the sake of the argument?
Yep.
Would you mind if I circled back to you later just so I can get to people who actually disagree, and then we could do this after, just that way so people can have their time?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Thank you. Well, yeah, that guy was very nice. Some of his argument was hard to follow, but it was pretty good. Hi. Do you disagree with being LGBTQ? What in the... Okay. Wait, why is he saying, what are you? What do you mean, what am I? I'm a homo sapien. No, I'm a homosexual.
Transform!
Is this good ASMR? Welcome to my ASMR channel. Today, we're going to be eating glue and dandelion Crayola crayons. Astral just said stop.
Yo, what's up?
Hi.
I'm just here to have like a conversation. I want to know your point, and then if anything, I could provide a syllogism, which is just like 3 premises and a conclusion. And I would like to know your thoughts on it.
Yeah, sure. So, me personally, I feel that it is completely fine to be LGBTQ and that we should be able to affirm trans identities and that being LGB isn't inherently wrong.
Okay. Do you want to hear the syllogism? If you want to combat one of the premises, you can, and we can go down the line.
Can you give me the syllogism?
Okay. Yeah, so premise 1 would be gender ideology believes that personal perception of self dictates reality. Premise 2, reality is predicated on absolute truth, which would be independent from the mind. So perception of the mind doesn't change what is true. Example, premise 2, if I perceive myself to be rich, I am not rich. However, according to reality, I could be poor just because I put on a lot of
Could I actually
blame.
say something about premise
Yeah,
2?
hold on. Premise 3 is important to understand the context of the example. Hold on.
Sure.
And then I'll let you combat all the points you want. Like I don't mind. Yeah, so just because I like put on a lot of bling, that doesn't mean that I'm rich, even if my outward appearance could be that way. Premise 3, premise 2's example shows how there are conditions for a term to be assigned to you, which gender ideology rejects. Conclusion, gender ideology is antithetical to truth.
Can I ask you something? So,
Yeah,
would you
sure.
believe me if I told you that there is some reality behind being trans? There is a lot of reality about it. I'm not going to negate the fact that a lot of it does have to do with the way you think personally, but there is a lot of it that is also biological.
Do you mean like hormonal, like for example, like hormones that are maybe a little different, or
Not necessarily, no. But I'm
or,
also
or like
talking about
physiological, like brain scans? Is that what you would be specifically
well, I'm talking
about?
about the I should say the build of the brain, if that makes sense.
The what of the brain?
The build of the brain.
Yeah, like when you do a brain scan.
Yeah. So I keep bringing this study up. I feel like it's pretty important. It was a study done in Norway of several trans people post-mortem. They essentially examined the brains and found that they had hypothalamuses, which were more in line with the gender that they identified as than the gender they were assigned at birth. And if you need me to give you the name of the article that I found that links to the study, I can give that to you.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard certain things, like for example, that study was like biased, but I wouldn't even be able to provide you information, so I'm not going to make that claim. I'm just saying that that's something that I've heard, so but I won't make the claim myself.
You know, that's fine.
Yeah, like if I can't like.
But I can give it to
claim.
you if you want to read it later on, even after the debate.
Yeah, that's completely fine. Like
I'll just put it in the chat.
Yeah, I'm not going to deny that, like, maybe that could be true, but what I'm saying is that even if we have, like, let's say brain scans that dictate you towards a specific behavior, like thought process, I don't think that predicates reality. That would still be like based off of your mind, even if it is like, let's say that their brain scans. I forgot what you said, the hypothalamus, something like that.
Yes, the hypothalamus.
Yeah, that is more in line with the opposite gender. That doesn't necessarily dictate like reality. And I feel like what this would go into is also like a bit of a semantics argument of like, how do you define what a woman is? Like those sorts of examples. And
I feel like woman is very subjective depending on who you ask. I feel like it's very hard to find one consistent definition for that. Like what I personally define a woman as is a person who appears to have more traits or a build more akin to femininity than masculinity.
What is
and
femininity?
vice versa. Femininity is literally just traits that are assumed to be tied to being female.
Can there be certain traits that are physiological or biological?
Yeah, certain traits.
Wait,
so like
that
we
would
could talk
discredit
about
transgenderism then.
I'm
like
sorry?
I'm not trying to say that, like, for example, like I'll grant you the argument that gender could be like maybe not directly tied to like your biology. I'm just saying like there could be like social and cultural norms that we can be bound by, and that would be like what maybe would make like a man more feminine and things like that. But I would also say there are physiological and biological distinctions.
Yeah, and
that
I'm not arguing against that because we know there are differences in the builds of males and females. Like we are both understand that, right? That they're not built the exact same.
No, I agree. I'm just saying, even by like our physiology, our brain chemistry is different, the way that we function and the way that like we carry out certain actions.
Yeah, and occasionally the brains change. Like you can have males who view themselves as more female or act more feminine.
Well, yeah, but that would be predicated on like cultural aspects. That wouldn't be like physiological aspects, unless you have like a
cultural.
No, I'm just saying, unless you have like a
microphone.
hormone disbalance in which like the man, like let's say like has an over excess of estrogen, but then we would just say that's a disbalance. That would be like a natural affliction.
I mean,
Would you agree?
if it occurs within, so do you know what the definition of natural is?
Yeah, I would like for you to define it.
That's
if
fine.
That's all right.
So I define natural as anything that occurs within or is caused by nature and not something that is caused by humans. So I would say that
So
if a
anything
person,
that happens in nature, even if it could be considered like scientifically or medically to be like a mutation, that's just something natural.
yes, a mutation would be considered natural. It happens within nature.
Yeah, I would just say
The
I would
only instance of
disagree.
mutation is not natural if humans are manipulating genomes to create those mutations. That's when it would be considered natural.
Yeah, I would say that something natural would be something within its like order. So like for example, there like even when we have like amount of vitamins, like if you have low iron, like naturally that wouldn't be something natural because it obviously affects your biology and like how you function. So that would be an unnatural function.
Then
It
we
would be
just have to agree to disagree because I would define anything that
so you think somebody that's born with like anemia is like a natural thing?
yes, because by the
So it's a
definition that I
natural
just gave
disorder?
you, yeah, it is a natural disorder. It naturally occurs. That's not saying it's normal or it occurs frequently, but that
Wait,
is
but you
saying
just
that it
agreed it's
occurs
not
within
normal.
nature.
You just agreed it's not normal.
Okay.
It wouldn't be called a
I'm not
disorder
saying
if it
it's
was
normal.
natural. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
natural does not equate to normal in my definition. For me, natural just equates to it occurring within nature.
Okay, so let's use the word normal. Would that be something normal according to our? No, okay, they got suspended, I think. Oh,
We have an alt account.
oh, okay. Yeah, hello.
Wait, they probably just don't realize that they,
Can y'all hear me?
yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
Can y'all hear me
I mean,
now?
if we, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm willing to assert your definition. What I would say is that it wouldn't be like a normal function of the body. If we were to say that it's like a natural disorder, then yeah, it would.
Yeah,
it
but
would
I
be
don't
caused by-
equate. So I don't equate something being natural to something being normal. I think that there is a difference between.
Okay,
the two.
that's fine. Let's just say for the sake of argument, I just wouldn't say that's something normal.
Yeah,
Like, that's
and I
something
absolutely, I'm not disagreeing that it's not normal. It isn't normal, but most genetic disorders aren't. They're still considered natural by virtue of the fact they occur within nature. But obviously,
Yeah,
we can just
they
agree
would
to
be
disagree
natural,
about
but
that.
they would be normal.
Yeah.
But they would be normal. That's why we treat disorders and defects.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm saying like a man could maybe have more estrogen and like maybe biologically they have a little bit more of a feminine side, and that would be caused by like a not normal like ratio of hormones, but that would be like culturally or like socially implied.
Yeah.
That's what
So,
I'm trying to say.
my
If we
main-
mean like culturally feminine, that's an entirely different thing. I
Well,
don't
yeah,
really care.
because I believe a lot of gender is culture. I'm obviously not talking about XX isn't necessarily cultural. But
No, yeah, I'm just saying it's more than just XX and XY.
But I would
it's
say
also physiological.
Yeah, and I'm not disagreeing with that. But what I was saying was, what is going on? Okay, give me a minute.
Yeah.
I need to reframe my thinking.
You're good. Take your time. I'm just here trying to have a conversation. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
attack your.
No,
anything.
it's fine. I don't feel attacked. If
Okay, that's-
anything, I
that's
actually
good.
like these kind of debates. They're productive.
Mhm. Yeah, no, because
here
I
we go,
even
here
looked
we
up
go.
the I even looked up the Oxford Dictionary. I would concede to your definition of natural. I would just say that's like not normal, but it would be a natural like byproduct.
Mhm. And I don't even think we have to agree to disagree on that because we both agree that it's not normal. We just
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm just saying in that regard, like I don't care if like socially or culturally a man wants to present as like more feminine and they could be like a femboy or a woman who presents a little bit more masculine, like culturally would be like a tomboy.
Mhm.
My real issue comes down to like actual like biological reality, just because like you have something that is maybe not normal by the virtue of your physiology or your biology. That doesn't necessarily mean that we have to affirm that sort of thing. Like even people with like body dysmorphia, maybe they're like the skinniest individual and they think that they're really fat. Does that mean that we should allow them to starve themselves, or do we have a moral
Well,
like,
no, but the way we
obligation.
affirm people with those kinds of disorders is we actually support them. We don't necessarily say what they're thinking is 100% true, but we try to reframe the way they think about the world, or their body, I should
I
say.
agree, and I think that's what we should do with gender dysphoria.
Yes, and normally I would agree with you, but in this case, the only reason I disagree is because it's been shown. Give me a second, I'm adjusting my microphone. I believe it is much more effective to transition because not only is it helping to alleviate that person's sense of discomfort in their own body, which is what we do with people with EDs, but it is also going to usually give them the best outcomes later on in life, which is the main goal of the medical system. And I should say doctors, they take the oath to give their patients the best outcomes possible. But there is a lot of informed consent before you transition. There's a lot of therapy.
No, I understand. I just feel like the state has a moral obligation to prevent self-harm. That's why I would still disagree there. But I did want to say this. I would have to look up the study. So, like, if you want to take it with a grain of salt, you can. But
that's fine. I put it in the chat. It was at timestamp 6:11 p.m.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, no, I don't remember the specific study. I remember the study being done even in countries where, like, let's say transgender ideology is like more affirmed. Post-transitioning transgender individuals have more of a likeliness to like commit suicide, and that usually happens after like year 8 of them being transitioned. Like, I would have to find a study.
I know what you're referring to, but
Yeah, you might have heard it.
That is why there is a lot of therapy following transitioning for that very reason. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure you have to talk to a therapist prior to make sure you are fit before you go on like HRT and stuff like that. But like, once again, I would have to double check just to make sure I'm not giving you misleading information.
No, yeah, that's fine. I'm willing to grant your proposition for like the sake of the argument, even if we can't like substantiate our points. Like, that's completely fine. Yeah, no, what I would say is that I just feel like the state, like the nation has a moral obligation to prevent people from self-harm. I will say that I do believe in gender affirming care for like intersex individuals, because I think we should be affirming them to like the right one. Like, even if we look at like the Müllerian and Wolffian pathways in embryology, we can at least lean them towards one or the other depending on like what those characteristics lean them towards. And I feel like that would actually be I would definitely agree with gender affirming care for intersex individuals. I just would disagree with it being given to transgender individuals. I would consider it self-harm.
Then I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree there, because I do need to move on. We have been talking for a while.
Yeah, that's fine. I would be down to like continue the conversation with you at some other point, but I'll let Panther come up.
Absolutely. You have a great
Yeah, you're good. And one last thing, when I say gender affirming care, I mean affirming them to the right gender, not affirming them to whatever they think it is. Anyway, that's the final point I'm gonna make. Okay.
You have a great
God
night.
bless everyone. Yeah, you too. I appreciate you.
That's nice. Hello? Hello? Okay. Eloise won't talk.
Hello.
Oh, sorry, Beamed. I just brought you up because you've been sitting in the audience.
Oh yeah. Is this person actually here with us right now, or?
No, they're not talking. Guys, should I start playing music? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Play music.
Yeah, should I start playing music? What should I play? It has to be clean.
Play Needy.
Play what?
Needy.
Oh, wait, I know what I'm gonna play.
Let's practice street safety with Miss Houston. Before I cross the street, I look both ways. Look both ways, stop and the same to make sure it's safe. The street is not a place that I should play. No, no, no. Cars could be coming, so I stay out the way. What do question. Is it safe? Is there
He was asleep. You were asleep the whole time. We woke up to
Yes,
street
I
safety with
was.
Miss Houston. I love
That's
Miss
nice.
Houston. She's actually such an inspiration.
They could describe everything with one single word. You know? Like poverty, Tesla, fried chicken, party at the Hollywood Hills, this song. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I forgot what I even wanted to say. Like, bro, and I had such a good dream.
Let's see.
Oh,
What should I
like
play next?
last year, my friend, like when he was going home, his bus got delayed, so they were trying to cross the street, right? And then he got hit by a truck. And then for the rest of that year, everyone kept on singing that song whenever he walked by. And like I felt bad for him, but it was low-key funny.
Oh, when it's actually night, gang gang. Oh, we're going out tonight, gang gang. Oh my god, this song is so lit. Congratulations. Why you be like gang, 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 gang?
What is bless my ears?
6-7 Master 6-7
Are you saying mustard mayo? Did he say mustard mayo?
Said mustard mayo 6-7.
I sounded like he was saying mustard mayo.
Yes, he did say mustard mayo, but then you didn't hear him saying 6-7.
No, I did hear that. Oh, mustard mango.
Mustard.
So
That's
what
the
is
worst.
blessing my ears? Let me find another
Mango,
song.
mango, 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 mango,
Let me
mango,
find a song.
mango,
Give me a
mango,
minute.
mango.
If you don't, we need to have a karaoke night. That would actually be so sick. Beam, how would you feel about a karaoke night? Oh, I hate karaoke. Oh, you just hurt my feelings. Why did you diss me? Wait, guys, I'm gonna play Evanescence. What song should I play next? Is that appropriate for Roblox? If it's not appropriate for Roblox, please don't say it. I should play a Cupcake remix. It's called Bohemian Rhapsody. Like the first line I couldn't even say or like play it because it. Give me a minute.
Hello.
Do you think it's wrong or?
I believe that being a homosexual is wrong.
Why?
Mostly because of my religion, but it also goes against biology.
Oh really?
Yep.
In what way does it go? So you're talking about homosexuality, correct?
Yeah.
How does it go against biology?
Well, the purpose of a relationship and sexual relationships is to reproduce.
That's
Now,
you want me to tell you why that's not true?
I mean, you can go ahead, sure.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you know that there are parts of our body that create pleasure. So,
Yeah.
and especially we see it not just in the animal kingdom, but obviously within humans ourselves. We all have capabilities of performing those acts for pleasure, not just to reproduce. I feel
Well,
like if the only job or purpose of those acts was to reproduce, we would not be capable of feeling pleasure from them.
The act it is indeed to reproduce, but it is
So
also
does that make it wrong if a person uses protection while having like one of those acts?
Huh?
Does it make it wrong if a person's using protection while having one of those acts?
No.
Yeah, well, they're still perverting the natural consequence of those acts. Why is it different?
But the intended purpose is still to reproduce. Now, people still do it for pleasure, but it is not wrong if it is man and woman.
Okay,
And
so
if they
you're just moving the goalpost and holding a double standard. That
How
is what
so?
it is. So it's a double standard. So if you say, well, first off, you went, well, because they're not doing it, it's not going to do the natural thing, which is to reproduce. And then when I brought up, what if they're using protection, like it's a straight couple doing that, and then you were like, well, it's still the main purpose, and it's not bad because they're straight. That's just a double standard. You don't hold the same beliefs for both groups.
Yeah! That's a child.
Yeah, I already knew the moment I brought him up. I mean, Beamed, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Did you want to talk to her while I'm out?
Okay. Did you understand what he said, or? Hello? Okay, I'll do it with my son. Because... Oh, okay, wait. Sorry, so this person's been waiting for longer. Sorry. Hey.
Thank you, bro.
Oh, my God.
Yo.
Yeah, why is it wrong?
Alright, so like
Wait, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I
Hello?
can hear you.
I'm thinking.
Why do you think it's wrong?
I already kind of said, but I
Okay.
believe it goes against biology, and it's also against my religion.
You said it goes against the only reason for the activity is to reproduce, but then said it's okay to use a condom.
Well, I still believe that the intended purpose of it is to reproduce, but I cannot control whether if they do it for other purposes.
I mean, you can't control that, but we're not asking if you can control it. We're asking you if you think it's wrong. And like I just said, you have a double standard because you told us that it's wrong for LGBTQ people because they're committing those acts and they can't reproduce. But when I told you that straight couples can use protection, you said, well, it's fine because they're straight. That's just inherently contradictory. Because at that point, you don't care about the fact they can't reproduce. You just care about the fact they're LGBTQ.
Okay, hold on. Hold up. Give me a second.
Yeah, take as much time as you need. They're so clocked. Welcome to my ASMR channel. Today we're going to be discovering glue. Macaroni in a pot. Wet. I smell something. Smells like a whole lot of horse. Okay, so we're gonna play Roblox because I'm out of things to do. There we go. Beamed, where are you? Beamed, wait. Beamed, can you hear me? Oh my god. Beamed, can you hear me? Where is she? I have a cookie. See, I just know. Don't you dare. Oh! I don't know what just happened, but she got dragged.
That was so quick.
Yeah, I was literally standing on the roof thing, like outside, and then this girl starts chasing me, so I run away, and then I run inside, and I just hear boom.
Like, I didn't know a match can end that fast. But...
Also, just so you're aware, you're on live stream.
Oh. Is there anyone watching?
Actually, let me double check, I'm not sure. It's not saying. I can check it on YouTube, I'll do it later. I love how this went from debating debating people to like playing murder mystery. I literally just have a cookie. Like, look. I just have a...
I feel like
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, I know you... No, she's the murderer. I already know it. Get away from me. Girl, you better go away. I swear to... Okay, wait. This is not a joke. She's chasing me. She's rabid. Oh. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I literally wish she's rabid. Ah! Doing a challenge of copying someone's avatar who will let me copy their avatar. Should I let her copy my avatar? Wait, you should... Oh, that would be cool if it copied mine. Except I got all these items from the hunt. Okay, I just changed the stream to say Roblox. Ah! Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god, he's literally right there. Oh, this is actually bad. Okay. Oh my god, I don't know why I just made a horse noise. Where is she? Is she still in the server? Is she still here? Oh. What if I, like... Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, he doesn't even have voice chat, so I could just hide in here and he won't know. Yeah, I ate that up. I ate that up so bad. I left no crumbs. Did you die? Beamed?
No, I didn't die. I was alive.
Wait, I literally just have a cookie.
You probably paid for it.
I don't even know. The stuff in Murder Mystery is so expensive.
Yeah. On my main account, I have more of the stuff, but
I have an ice swing on my main account.
Wow.
I really don't like using it because it makes me feel like a cheater because those things have like an insane hitbox.
Yeah, they do.
I don't.
How did they even get duped?
I don't know. I think I got mine as a gift. Oh wait, I hear you. You're somewhere near me. Wait, head outside. Beamed, where are you? No. Like, I'm trying to figure out where I am. I haven't been on the. Oh wait, no, that's not you. I think this girl might be. Oh, there's a few people who might be the. Oh my god. Wait, did somebody? These people are chasing me. Just figured out who the murderer is. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know how we survived that. Beamed, as soon as I knew he was the murderer. Like, I just knew it because he started, like, walking around.
I live.
That actually freaked me out.
I was the sheriff.
Yeah, I heard you. I was like, as soon as I was like, oh, you're gone. I just ran upstairs and hid.
Run.
No,
I don't
because
know how to like run. Too,
I know how to. I know how to juke. I juked him out.
Wow. Oh my god. My phone is like about to like explode or something.
Okay, I need to figure out where you are, Beamed, because I think you're the murderer this round. Oh, it might be that girl. I don't know who it could be. Beamed, I can hear your voice chat.
Are you
No, I think you're on the floor below. Oh, it might be this guy. I think I know who the murderer is. I think it's this bacon guy. Because he started chasing after somebody.
You think so?
Oh. It was him! It was him! I knew it! You better thank me for that. Because he literally, you caught him because of me. He literally started chasing somebody. I knew it from the moment he started chasing him that he was the murderer.
I was literally just taking a chance.
This is why you should always believe me.
Oh, right.
She said, oh, right. Girl, I've been live for 3 hours. Oh my god. This is like a marathon.
How did you, don't you get like banned on live for like swearing or something?
No, so on YouTube, they don't really have as strict of rules for, it's you, isn't it? It's you, isn't it? I just know it's you. Beamed, no, it's you for sure. Get away from me.
How did he know?
Oh! Beamed, no. I knew it was you. I knew it. I don't know who you thought you were fooling. Beamed, I knew it was you. I should have did it sooner. No, listen, it's just the way you were following me was like, oh, I know for sure you're the murderer now. They could describe everything with one single word. You know, like English tea, gnarly, Rolls Royce, gnarly, fish and chips, gnarly, party in Buckingham Palace. This song, gnarly. Oh my god, that new beat. Oh my god, is this real? Oh, we're in a session tonight, gang gang. Are we going out tonight, gang gang? Oh my god, this song is so lit. Congratulations. Now you be like, gang. Gang 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 gang. Gnarly. Gnarly. Everything's gnarly. 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 Everything's gnarly. Hunty like a Did she just? I know I saw that. It's her, isn't it? It has to be that girl. Because I just saw a body flip. It's you, isn't it? Girl. I was literally on the other side of the box. What did she hit? Oh, see, she clocked her. Yeah, she definitely ate that up. What do you think about that? Do you think she ate that up? Oh my god, please tell me. Ugh. Oh my god. Please tell me I get murderer this round. Please tell me I get murderer this round. Are we serious right now? Oh, see, I knew it. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh, you ate that up. You ate that. You ate that up. You definitely ate that up. Why is he... What is he saying? I need to like hug. How? I know he did not just use the word sussy. I swear to God, this is How have I not gotten murder yet? I'm literally the biggest candidate. What in the... Oh, it's this guy, isn't it? Oh my god. It's him. I watched him kill. Oh, it might be him. Wait, who is that? Who's the murderer? I'm not going over there to check that out. Y'all can go look. Okay, that was a double kill. He might come out through this way, and as soon as I see him... Oh no. Okay. Who was the murderer? Was it the baking guy? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, it was the baking guy from earlier. Why does he keep saying that? Like, I hate that word. I remember it used to be, like, a big thing. I'm gonna say back then, it wasn't really that long ago. Okay. Oh no. I already don't. Oof. I hate this map because it's so, like, it's literally a huge map. Down here. You know, like English tea, Nali, Rolls Royce, Nali, fish and chips, Nali, Butty in Buckingham Palace. This song, Nali. Oh my god, that new colony, Nali. Oh my god, is this real? Oh, we're in a session tonight, gang gang. Oh, we're going out tonight, gang gang. Oh my god, this song is so lit. Congratulations. Now you be like, gang, gang 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 gang. Nali. Gnarly. Everything's gnarly. Gnarly. Everything's gnarly. Honey, honey, like a bag of Tuckies. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Avi, they be trying to copy. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm making beats. For a boring dumb bitch, fucking gnarly. Don't talk to me. Yo, I'm gnarly. Bro, you have to be fucking kidding. You know what? I'm done. Do I want to play anything or do I want to just close out the stream? You know what, I've been